Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god, how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh. Come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god, how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god, how can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. Oh, I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god, how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh. Come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god.
Okay, looks like Legends Bingo has won the poll. We've got 11 votes and 16 people watching, so I'm guessing that the 5 people that didn't vote before are still not voting. So, I plan to do Oblivion at some point. Nobody. I plan to do Oblivion at some point. We did a little bit of Oblivion before, but for right now, it seems like Legends Bingo is what we are going to do. So, we're going to swap on over, share our screen here. I apologize, I thought my ESO was more updated than it was, I guess. But I suppose I haven't really played a whole lot since the Gold Road released. Okay, why am I having so many issues tonight with OBS? Back to chat, open that up. Oh my god. Whoa, gifted 5 memberships. What the hell? Well, thank you. Everybody say thank you to the Thin White Duke. That's insanely generous. I didn't even know you could do that on YouTube, to be honest with you. Oh, dude, this chat is so messed up on my screen. OBS, please. If you guys don't know, Thin White Duke has a YouTube channel himself. He, oh god, for the nails emote. You know what? Just for you, really quick. Really quick. I can add that. I told you I have it on my desktop still. Customize default perks. Emojis. Oh, it hasn't updated yet. 3 more members. Okay. Everyone who got one isn't talking. Yeah, I noticed that I haven't noticed those names. Danny S., Holden Schneider, YB, Inked Up, and The Heat Inferno. Welcome to being channel members. Okay, well, we'll close that. And we will get going with this. So Legends Bingo, if you guys weren't here the other night, this is basically how it works. Elder Scrolls Legends has been out for about 5 years, and we haven't gotten an update in about, well, actually, it's been out for about 7 to 8 years, but we haven't gotten an update in about 5 years. So the way that this works is we have a bingo board, which I will show you now. And the bingo board is filled with stuff that the meta is chock full of. So it should be pretty easy to fill out some spots of this board. Now, last night we didn't get a whole lot of luck filling out the board entirely, but we will be using septums here to show our spots. So we're going to put one in the free space in the center. That original thing is the Elder Scrolls Legends logo right there. So we're going to cover that with a septum, and we're going to get into things. And I need to move my headset again so I can hear myself. Just sub to Thin White Duke. He's cool people. Caught one of his live Twitch streams the other night. Yes, absolutely. Didn't get a live notification, but the gifted membership email got you here. Awesome. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ulfric's Covenant, please. All right, we will play some Ulfric's Covenant for the first game. So we are looking for our opponent to play any number of things on this bingo list, and I can explain what some of them are if anyone has questions. Okay, the first game we're going up against Skier Fool, the Immortal. They are on a 100 card Empire list, so that would have been good to put on the bingo chart. For those of you that don't know, 100 card Empire is definitely an easy thing that I could have put on here because a lot of people play it. So our opening hand is not great, but we'll see if we can figure this out. You don't know much about this game? Well, the basic premise of this game is that you try to get your opponent to 0 health. There are 4 types of cards. There's creatures, actions, items, and supports. And you put creatures down to gain control of these 2 lanes. So there's the field lane and the shadow lane. Creatures can hold 4 spots in these lanes on either side of the board.
can Uncle Crassus
Gracias favor.
How can I serve?
Just add a new era now, we know what's coming. Yeah, Alien Guardians as well. Okay, so our opponent is off to a nasty, disgusting start. I guess we'll prevent that from hitting. We might get a pre-turn 8 death here, though. Depending on how our opponent plays this.
We'll hold, no matter
These
what.
March Crusaders, very annoying to see. Every single map that the cards are played on, too, they have all these fun interactables you can click.
I will protect the Hist.
But we are definitely getting outpaced here. This person is doing a lot better than we are. They got the 5th Legion trainer out early, though. So,
Into the blitz.
The day will be ours.
okay, yeah, I could concede now, honestly.
Give no quarter.
This is very bad.
Can be counted upon.
You fight like a child.
You fight like a child.
That doesn't really help him kill us, but... yeah, very bad. Genuinely very bad. What is the card you hate the most for being overpowered or unbalanced? Probably Paarthurnax. Paarthurnax or Ayleids. Do I hear Jason Spisak in one of those cards? He played Vulpes and Kolta in Fallout New Vegas. Maybe. There's a lot of good voice actors in this game. Played Magic, so you know a bit about card games. Nice.
Did you hear that? Your orders.
Not Call Dragon, crazy. Call Dragon is very irritating, but Paarthurnax might beat that.
This one can be counted upon.
Or Alien Guardians or Conjuration Tutor. Look, all of those suck. All of those cards suck. Call Dragon just exposes Paarthurnax's issues. Yeah, I would agree. Well, this was a pretty quick and easy loss. So we can at least get something on our bingo board. I think Hollow Death Priest is the most annoying after I just played it. That's funny. Yeah, Hollow Death Priest is pretty obnoxious. But it's a very good card. Okay, well, I will take that. I'll easily take that. We'll at least get that down for the bingo board. Copy this. And we'll move that. I also think we didn't get any prophecies, so that's no prophecy. And that is... what am I looking for? Win before turn 8. So, we already have our diagonal done. For anyone who doesn't know as well, the rules of Legends Bingo are simple. If you would like to take a drink, you can. We are going to be drinking for every single token that we get on the board. And if we get a full lane on bingo, that is a shot. If you're old enough to drink, go for it. If you're not, please don't. In your respective nation. But I'm going to be cracking open a lid and taking 2 drinks. Up next, we're against Blake is Lame 12, which is not very nice to Blake. I wish Blake would be a little bit more positive about himself, but Blake is Lame 12 is the Lich with their tag, and they have the Scout color deck with 50 cards. Awesome rules. I'm already buzzed. This is going to be an epic night. I'm glad to be able to share it with you guys. You can drink, but you don't. That is totally fine. Don't have to. I didn't drink for a very long time. My first drink was at age 19, which is pretty young for a lot of people. Or, yeah, pretty old for a lot of people, I guess I should say.
Watch yourself.
Put the board crafter down, get some board presence here. Our opening hand is not good, but it's salvageable.
You will die where you stand.
Your
Bell the Mighty's
blood will
very good to get.
spill.
I'm drinking Shock Top Blueberry Wheat. I'm in my 5th. Cheers.
Should have been more worthy.
seems so easy to balance this game. It's really sad to know that Bethesda abandoned it. Well, also you have to remember Bethesda did not work on this game. That is one kind of nuance with this game. Bethesda Game Studios did not work directly on it. This was made by a company called Direwolf Digital, and then eventually it was handed over to a company called Sparky Pants. And yeah, a lot of people generally identify the Sparky Pants era as the downfall of this game, because they seemed a little bit less concerned about balance. Wild that 21 is the age over there, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Siege Crawler and Siege Crawler with Midnight Burial there. Okay, fair enough. I don't really mind getting hit in the face by this thing twice. It'll drop us to 19 health, but we establish a drain creature, so that might help with this thing. Bone armor as well. This is all fine because I'm... Whoa! Oh my god! Nice! Wow, Shrieking Harpy just saved my ass right there. Holy shit.
Thank you.
That is so fucking funny, dude. I've never seen that before. Oh my god. That's insane. Gets rid of Swift Strike and plays a Sanctuary Pet. No, that's fucking awesome. I love that that just happened. Is there any way that I can get rid of the Corner Club Gambler? Don't think so. Wow. That was that was absolutely insane. I think we do maybe a Night to Remember twice just to get these things secured down. Or we do a Night to Remember once. And this. Then we do another Harpy. I guess another Harpy's not necessary. Doesn't really allow us to do a whole lot. I think I'm gonna play like this. Skyrim card game reminds me of RuneScape Chronicles card game. I've never played that, but I know that this game is supposed to be very similar to RuneScape. Bethesda published it, aren't they the ones in charge? Not necessarily. I mean, more or less, yes, but... Okay. So we're gonna be filthy and play Hollow Death Priest. Got their Necromancer, which is really good. And I can play Grummite soon. I can't believe that combo is real. I've never thought about that before. I was thinking it was so bizarre to have a Siege Crawler thrown in with that. At first I was like, this person doesn't know what they're doing, but no, clearly they know what they're doing. They're just doing something insane on purpose. Okay, so whatever they got is probably wild. Play the Grummite. Okay, we get rid of the Debilitate, that's good. That's what he grabbed. And we buff up our Magicka. We're pretty much being kept alive by nothing but luck at this point. Dr. Monopoly did a video on it without using Midnight Burial? Really? Okay, we'll play the Night Shadow over here, so it's a little bit safer. I wish Dr. Monopoly would have continued uploading. I haven't seen him upload in quite a while. Okay, there, Breaking Boom, there, and Schemer. Ulfric's Uprising now. Could be very good. I want to get the Grummite down first. Okay, he doesn't have anything in his hand. In your country it's 18 to drink, but... Your deceased grandpa started around 12 or 13, that's crazy. Okay, well we do a Fell the Mighty here. I still don't trust anything that's going on here. I can't remember how this combo works, but if I do Mummify on this, I believe it's supposed to get rid of the cover. We have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage, so we swing first with this. I'm going to get the Ulfric's Uprising out of the way. Get rid of the Necromancer. Okay, and he just quit, so that's fair. This deck is fairly obnoxious to play against. It amazes me that Legend still has 300 plus daily players even though it was abandoned. That's more daily players than some newly released games. It's more players than Concord. He's smoking at that point as well, that's crazy. Well, there's a win, so that's something positive at least. That guy's deck was really cool. I can't hate that too much. I think we'll play... I'm just going to choose random ones at this point. You guys know what the Alduin Lockdown is? We're going to try that. We'll see if we can get that finished. You just downloaded it? Getting your butt handed to you, but... Oh, in story mode? Hey, story mode's a great way to learn how to play the game. I would not know anything about this game, or how to play, if I hadn't been watching other people play it. Elder Scrolls Castles is performing better than Concord ever would have. That's crazy. We need Transmogrify for this. Fabricate's good, actually. That's really good to get right out the gate. We'll get a 5 cost with Lethal. Sounds good. Is this Transmog Alduin loop? Yeah. Yep. I've never featured this on the channel because it's evil, but that is exactly what this is. We're up against Skierfool, the Immortal. They are on a 100 card Empire list.
The war claws earn their pay.
Hold the line. Your orders.
So if we do get this one to go off, I will concede the match to my opponent. I'm gonna get Barter. Barter seems kind of funny. Hail friends, I'm back. Welcome back, Honey Badger. Thanks for coming back. I can't even tell you what stuff I put in this list, but it's really not good.
The Mages Guild gave this one a home. This one will never forget.
Did you hear that?
Are they going to put the makeshift defenses down? Wow, okay. So, here's something funny about Barter. He has to give me that card. He doesn't really have a choice. I'm going to give him... I actually don't want to give him any of this, do I? I have to survive until turn 7. That's the main thing with this list. Survive until turn 7, get my custom Fabricant down by turn 5. So, we will kill... I guess this. I don't want him buffing anything in his hand a little bit further. I don't mind more tokens. Because we'll get the Fabricant down. People actually play this game. People do play this game. It takes like 20 seconds to find a match. There's tons of people that play this game. Oh, the defensive Bruma. Yikes. That sucks. This is the best thing that Bethesda has been a part of in quite a while. Aardvark Experiments, not good to see. Fabricant down, get the Aardvarks down just in case. He'll probably ignore them. We're facing a lot of like very aggressive decks tonight.
Spirit of the sky.
Fervor, do you run Ice Storm? I think I do, but I think we're going to die before we see it. I can't really remember what's in this list because I don't really play it. But yeah, that's a loss. It was a very, very early loss. Hey, good game. 100 card token Empire Part 2, yeah. Not a fan. I tried the Tales of Tribute game in ESO, was not too keen on it. This game is much better than Tribute. I've got a few hours in Tribute. Not really for me, honestly. It's okay. I do it for the XP, the daily XP. The further down this list we go, honestly, we're going to find worse stuff. So I think up here is probably the place to be. Play a little bit of PEMDAS. What is the Tess equivalent of Thor? I think you're spot on with Kine. Kine's probably the closest. Have you seen the unused card art for this game? It seems like they had more expansions planned for the future. Yes, I have seen the unused card art. There's a big section of it. If you go onto the UESP, you can look for the unused Legends art, and it's very good. We're up against Weiss Adler, the perfect tag. They are on a 50-card scout deck. I'll throw back the Fell the Mighty, but I'm going to keep the Fighters Guild Recruit and the Daggerfall Mage. Black Sap Protector's pretty good. I would much rather draw this on Prophecy than play it down normally, but we will deal with the hand that we're dealt. Dagoth deck, yes.
Whisper your need to the scales.
Okay, we'll get the Fighters Guild Recruit down now. There's a reason that we wait, even though we have 2 Magicka, to play this last turn. We wait because this is much better as a reactive card than a proactive card.
You swim in deep waters.
Perfect. And I think we'll play down the Daggerfall Mage as
By
well.
the fires of oblivion.
Is there any ESO-related lore that Legends touches on that the online game doesn't? Someone said in Legends they end the 3 Banners War. They definitely don't end the 3 Banners War in this game. I've never heard that before. Go with the Lane of Anak here. Let's get rid of this guy. Then we'll be patient. But there's an ESO expansion. So you can find cards from ESO in that expansion, obviously. Brotherhood Sanctuary. This is not my Slay deck, unfortunately. I'm going to get rid of those Knives to the Throat. Don't really want those involved in the rest of the game. There was only 1 in the deck, or he's got 2 or 1 in hand. So this could be Singleton, which would be a mark-off on our bingo chart. I always find Gwent in Witcher 3 fun. Have you played that? I have. I downloaded Gwent and had a good time with it. It's not really like... I wouldn't play it a ton, personally speaking, but I thought that it was fun. Dismantle on that is good, and he can't really benefit from the Slay effects of these too much. He's either going to get 1 Risen Dead, or he's going to get... or he's going to get 1 Magicka, or he's going to do that and hit me in the face. And that's fine, if he wants to do it that way. So this deck is very bizarre, the deck that I'm playing, because it's kind of a mix of a bunch of different types of decks. The reason I called it PEMDAS is because you kind of have to do things in a specific order of operations, right? So the Altar of Despair can be used to make this deck a little bit more fun, but you have to know when to put that down at the right time. Ancestral Dead definitely gives Singleton vibes. Yeah, not a great card, IMO. But if you're playing Slay, you probably have more than 1 Brotherhood Sanctuary also. What is your favorite deck? I don't know if I have a favorite deck. I mean, it might be this one that I'm playing right now, but it depends on what I'm feeling that day. Why did they cancel Legends? They canceled Legends for a variety of reasons. I'm guessing the biggest reason was that Legends was not lucrative for them. The biggest thing about this game that I always champion is that it is super, super free to play. You can get all of the DLC, you can get every single card in the game without spending a single cent. And they don't ever push content on you, really. Like, sometimes when you log on, it'll be like, hey, do you want this new card back or something like that for $5? But you can just say no, and then you move on with your life. It's really not predatory at all on the player. So I think this game didn't make enough money, and that's generally why they didn't why they didn't continue the game. But I do think that it's a very good game at the end of the day. And there's 4 story quests that you can go through. Hey, Ayleid Guardians! Look at that. That's another thing on our bingo chart there. Where did I put those guys? Right? Oh, wow. Right there. I can't get it right where I want it. There we go. Well, these are going to be hard to place, aren't they? Okay. There it is, yeah. So, again, as I was saying, for people who don't know, this game's meta is very stale and old because it hasn't been updated in so long. So, it's pretty easy to tell what stuff people are going to be playing.
Forget about C.
Thankfully, I can just steal that.
They're coming to get me. I know.
There's that. And if you're playing along at home, that is a drink. Because we got a new thing. The Oblivion expansion was the final nail in the coffin. I think it was partially, but also they canceled this game fairly quickly after that released, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it wasn't like it came out and there was poor reception and then they tried to fix it. It was like they released that and then it was done, you know? Type of thing. Like one full-on beer bottle? No. So this game is essentially an established meta where you have to believe in the heart of the cards. I don't know if I'd go that far, but kind of. Oh, I'm kidding. Okay, we're gonna race this person. We'll see if we can win. I don't know if we can, but we'll see. Raised dead. They goofed up on that raised dead really, really heavy. Yeah, you have to pray that your opponent isn't running anything obnoxious. That's true. Okay, so I think that Weiss Adler messed up their play here. Just a bit. But maybe not too badly. Or you run Spider Layer and win, that's true.
Need to get Mother some flowers. Pretty flowers.
Okay, so we do breakthrough damage like this, base damage like this, and then we win like this. Good game. GG. Okay, first win of the night. I will take it. I'm trying to switch decks up every single time that we play to showcase a wide variety of stuff that this game is capable of. We'll see about... You know what, I'll play Uniqueness. I haven't played this one in quite a while. Second win, did we win before? Thought we lost both the other ones. Oh, we did win one. Yeah, we won one from being completely annoying with Ulfric's Covenant. Any Wounded Warrior enjoyers? You just matched with the last guy I played, that's funny. Yeah, if you guys want to be featured on the channel, now would be a time to play. Wounded Guildsworn on top. That's crazy. We're up against C. Griffiths, the Immortal. This person is on a 75 card Guildsworn deck. Forces of Destruction. This is a bad opening hand. Okay, how do I invite you to a game? Well, you would go here to the friends list, and then you would find me, and you could send me an invite to play you. But right now I'm just doing ranked, so I'm finding random people.
You will die at my hand.
Forces of Destruction and Invade card in a Daraloth deck. The thing about the... Oh, hey, this is Invade. This is Invade. That's another coin on our bingo card. Good job, Honey Badger. You called it. Can I challenge you? So, Breezy, what we're going to be doing soon, if you're a member on the channel, we're going to be doing a member-only Legends thing. So, I will wait for that to challenge you. But if you want to go into Ranked and try to face me, you can. Invasion Vanguard, okay. That's Mage. It might be worthwhile to play Cicero here. You are going to kick my ass in either. Maybe not. At the end of the day, like, there is a lot of skill involved in Legends, but it is very RNG dependent. So, what I'm imagining his next turn goes like is he hits me with the Valkyna's Mage, he invades, and then he kills me, or he hits me with this, I draw a card. His Oblivion Portal is a 0/5 at the minimum at level 3. At level 3 he's going to be discounting his Daedra. I might just play Lightning Bolt here on this. I might just do that. But that might be a waste of my time as well. I've got Ice Storm coming up soon, but we can't really rely on this thing being at a 3. He's of course got other Invade cards in hand, because that's just how Invade works. So how do we want to go about this? Killing this thing doesn't really do anything. Killing the portal resets it to level 0. I kind of like that. I'm just going to get rid of the portal right now. Typically you want to kill the Oblivion Portal at like level 3, if you can. Because that's before it'll start spawning keywords, so at least we kind of get a little bit of a board reset here, and then we can play Cicero down. See, that's annoying, and that's annoying too. I think the fact that the Oblivion Portal instantly gives a buff is kind of crazy. I'll put down Cicero, but this is kind of a lost cause at this point, because once you get Widow Daedra down, you spiral. There's the Adoring Fan, if anyone's curious.
I'm here to assist.
There he is. And keep in mind he's still got 6 Hull Magicka to deal with. His Oblivion Portal is now granting a random keyword, and it's reducing all of his Daedra by 1 and giving them the same buff that Divine Fervor would give you, which is a 5-cost card. So, yeah, Invade is very fairly balanced. You can use Abner to invade if you want. That's true. Invade is perhaps the coolest concept in the game because of its ties to Oblivion, which some would argue is the best game, but Tessel's execution of it was poor. They just made a lot of mistakes with it, yeah, I would totally agree. We'll see what we get from Cicero at least. Ancano and Necromancer's Amulet. Not really happy to see either of those. I mean, we kind of already lost as soon as you got the Widow Daedra down, so... yeah. I'm just going to concede this one. Invade, a lot of people say that Invade is the mechanic that killed this game, and it's because there's very little you can do once the portal gets active, because not only do you have to try to kill your opponent, you have to try to take out the portal, and you have to take out the creatures that are buffing the portal. But what's a problem with that is the creatures that buff the portal are Daedra, but the portal also buffs Daedra. So you're putting stuff down that's buffing the portal that also gets a buff from the portal. It's a broken, twisted concept that just really doesn't sit well with me to this day. I'll play a little bit of First Aldmeri up next. Something without thinking, I'd make invade-related cards cost 1 more than they normally do. They should be like that, but they already have a cheap cost. Like, Valkyna's Mage is it's a 2 cost, right? It should normally be a 3. I think that would be a fair way to do it. Give every Daedra a +1 buff. Or you could have it like, if you're running an invade card, every Daedra in your deck costs 1 more. Just like a flat balance, so that way if you're playing invade, oh hey, we're playing up against Thin White Duke, Duke of Mania. He's no doubt going to be on some Spider Layer shit. He's at rank 3, I'm at rank 6, and we will see if he can handle what we're going to dish out. He also might be on Move Monk, which would which would piss me off.
The Black Hand sees all.
Oh, he got a turn 1 Golem.
What have we here?
For the Black Hand.
It's not move.
I will cut your bark and birth. This is interesting. What have we here?
Oh my god, okay, so we've got 3 Thieves Guild recruits in 1 lane. It's amazing. I think I'm going to actually use Mage's Trick here and preserve my presence here. Watch out, he's going to stream snipe you. No, usually people leave. That's just kind of common courtesy, is to leave the stream. And I don't think that Duke is someone who cares that much about getting a win. Him and I are pretty decent friends outside of Discord. We'll communicate back and forth, or outside of YouTube. He's in the Discord a lot, and oh wow, he's gonna piercing javelin my Daggerfall Mage. Okay. I'm hoping that means he doesn't have an answer for this,
My scales move in
but we'll see.
shadow.
Screw your Daggerfall.
The illusion mage is
Oh, how rude. That's actually so annoying. That's so annoying. Oh god. Oh wow, it worked. It still works. Okay, never mind. Well, we'll do that.
You will die. You will die.
That. I'm gonna get down Ice Spike for some draw. And we'll do a hybrid.
I long to feast on their marrow.
Shrine Guardian. Okay, so he's on some stuff. We're gonna use our own Piercing Javelin on him. I'm gonna get my other Daggerfall Mage over here. We'll see what he does about that. You'd increase cost by 1 for those +1/+1 if you invaded, but others that benefit from it, TBH. I also hate invade, so yeah, I hate invade as well. I get it.
There is murder in the air.
Okay, he rolled one of his Brotherhood Assassins and a Crassius's Favor. I'm guessing he's on some Drain type stuff then if he's got Favor in his list. I don't know though. It's very interesting. I think we'll go Channeled Storm. Just get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine with me.
I do not fear death.
Fighter's Guild Fruit. We've got Execute for that in our back pocket, and another Crassius's Favor.
Your orders.
Interesting to see. Plus illusory defenses. See, this is what I love about Duke's decks, is that they're always very...
How can I serve?
Like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I have no idea. What is this? I don't know what that means. We'll go for... I mean, I guess Ice Storm's the best thing that we could do here. This. And then I'll put the Tome on the Hive Defender. We've got 2 Executes in our back pockets. Looks like he's on some token type stuff. That's how I play because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with myself in Legends. That's fair. This deck is very weird. Like I do love how weird it is. I don't want to give out my whole like game plan yet. I don't want to play Ancano down. But I don't know what he's doing. He's got Odahviing. Okay. Okay. So we've got a bunch of health saved up. I guess we could do. I know exactly what he's doing. It's going to be great if it works. Okay, good. I don't know what he's up to. I'm going to go with Wardcrafter, Queen Baron Zaya. Because we're running out of stuff. Your deck, Telvanni or Aldmeri? It's Aldmeri.
The Mages Guild gave this
The
one a
illusion
home.
mage is never as
Okay. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. So, we can do... I guess Ice Storm, right? Do an Ice Storm. And then we have Spirit Knife in the back pocket, which he won't know about because he is not a stream sniper. Do that. And then I think we're set up pretty well for the future. I need to get rid of some of these problematic cards on the board. Like, these Imperial Grunts are really gonna... They're really gonna stack up against us eventually. So we'll do... I don't feel like Ancano is going to stay long term, but I need to get rid of his crap. We'll play like this. What character / mechanic from the Elder Scrolls games would you have loved to have seen introduced in Tessel? They didn't really touch on a lot of the DLC for Skyrim. I think a lot of people would have wanted that.
How can I serve?
Now is the time of action.
Okay.
I have many important
I'm gonna get Ancano down. He's got a Prophecy. Could be a Javelin.
Cannot defeat the heart of Valen.
It's not a Javelin, but now it makes my game plan a little bit easier. So we go like this. We gain Guard 1, because I think that one's better. This. Gravesinger, he has to deal with. He cannot keep Gravesinger there. Yeah, that always happens. Gravesinger cannot be let to stay alive.
Your orders.
Now, typically, I only run 2.
What is it?
Wow, no way I hit him in the face with that. I actually wanted to clear something.
Defile our temple.
He's on Ring of Namira, isn't he? He's got so much drain. I didn't think he was originally, but he's gotta be. Yeah, typically I only run 2 Ice Storms, so this could be very interesting. Illusory defenses. Oh, yeah, he's got Blessing of the Grove. It's coming up, doesn't he?
The Night Mother will
This.
I will not
Abner.
take the wrong side of history.
That. Stupider? Oh no. Okay, well we can at least do this.
I'll try to draw their fire.
Feel the power of the forest. If I fall, the history.
How can I serve?
Well, thankfully we've got a Nasi.
Always clever. This is the
That's really gonna be a lifesaver there.
I'll teach you disrespect.
There. I need to get another Tinkering. That's the only way that this deck is gonna work.
I lurk in the shadows.
There's no Dawnguard characters, just like Vampire Lords and stuff. Yeah. Pretty much. That's his second Brotherhood Assassin. Now, he's on 24 cards. I'm on 48. If it comes down to card draw, that'd be pretty funny. That's his third Winterhold Illusionist.
How can I serve?
So he gets another card drawn. If he doesn't have Journey, I'm happy.
Your fear betrays you.
If he doesn't have Journey, I'm happy.
Watch yourself now.
He may have Journey, though. I heard that Tessel Asia released a Dawnguard expansion with some very bad card art. Who's keeping the Asian version alive? Apparently people from Asia. Yeah, he's got the Spider Layer out, which is signature.
Your orders.
That's on brand. We get rid of the Mechanical Heart, and now we have Lethal in our sights. He doesn't have a way to get the Mechanical Heart back. And if we can just get... God damn it. If we can just get... now a Piercing Javelin is what we need. Thorana's not helpful at this current moment.
There is murder in the air.
That's his third, technically his fourth. And a double Spider Layer,
They cannot defeat the heart of Vader.
Black Sap, Protector. We don't really have a way to deal with this in this deck. Unless I have another Ice Storm. But I don't. So, I will simply do this. Gamora Marquinaz. I'll give his Vivek double health, double power. I mean, he kind of won this one.
Thank you.
That was fought well.
Oh, it's Balgruuf. Okay. I see. GG. You got me. Got me fair and square. GG. Yeah, no, that was very good. You got me very well. Of course I'm playing Aldmeri that has no support removal, except for neutral cards and stuff, but yeah, no, he got me. That was awesome. Very cool to see a Balgruuf go off. GG. Absolutely. Well-earned win. Oh wait, hold on. What did you play? You played Odahviing? You played Odahviing, you played Balgruuf. Did you play another unique? You played Vivek. That's 3 uniques. Oh, 5 uniques. I had put it at 5. Played those. Yeah, wait. Balgruuf. Gotta see if you gave me anything for the bingo board. You used Chodala's Treachery to steal once, but nothing further from that. We're up against running out of time. A god was summoned, you're so right. Man. Oh, whoa, what happened? Okay, god is summoned. Perfect, that's another drink. Balgruuf, Odahviing, Ungolem, Vivek. I think that was all. Balgruuf, Odahviing. Yeah, I feel like you're right. That was a good match, though. That was that was really cool to see. I had no idea what you were doing. Like I kept telling people in chat, "Oh, the Mechanical Heart is unique." Hell yeah. Get another one going. That's another drink. Can't believe you had the lightning bolt.
I'll lead my
Yeah.
family to glory.
Balgruuf beating the Aldmeri Dominion confirmed. Yeah, it's lore accurate now.
I'll scout ahead.
See, that's the thing though with facing against Duke. You never know what you're gonna go up against. That's what I kept telling people. Is like, I don't know what he's doing. I know it's gonna have Spider Layer, but I don't know what else. Yeah, Inferno Sword gave me a thought. Can a creature get Slay effect by killing itself? I don't believe it can, but maybe. Appreciate you not ruining my day. No, it was perfect. You had a great setup for that. What's your favorite spell in Skyrim? Telekinesis, maybe. Telekinesis is a lot of fun. We're gonna go with the Quicksilver Crossbow on this. We're immediately going to use this to shuffle in more Swords of the Inferno. Infernal Sword double triggers on lethal creatures. That is true, it does double trigger. Okay, he gets rid of that. It's fine. Play Sanctuary Pet. I mean, I feel like since he's done one Squish the Wimpy already, might not have another one in hand.
Let's knock some heads.
Worldly... what is this guy? Worldly Wanderer, right? Yeah. Brings out the Brotherhood Sanctuary, and there's... okay, there's another Squish. I'll just shut up. Leave. Very odd deck. Yeah, including the Worldly Wanderer makes sense if you're trying to get out the initial Brotherhood Sanctuary, but I don't know what other supports you would have that would use that. Is this an Ebonheart deck? Yes, Strength, Agility, and Endurance are Ebonheart. Already playing Miraak is so annoying. And Dead Drop to do that. Wow. This fucking sucks. I gotta be honest with you. This sucks. But it's exactly what my deck is trying to do too. Yeah. What do we do about this?
I slay the unworthy.
Aldvalati feels correct. I could play Sword of the Inferno, but he's up so many cards I don't want to lose total control over this match.
Try something.
Azumdar, okay.
This one warned you.
I shall tear your heart out to
He gets a
see.
Sword of the Inferno. Mine's buffed though. We also run Shadow Shift, so if we can get a Shadow Shift over in the other lane and use Unstoppable Rage, that would be cool. Double Sword of the Inferno. Not helpful. not helpful at all. We'll use one of the unbuffed ones to kill the Raz. And I guess we'll just play a Thorn Hiss Mage. But really, really bad opening hand here. Dawn Fang.
We reclaim what was stolen.
Dead Thrall is your favorite? That's a good one too. I like a lot of the Necromancy spells. Umbra. Love to see people playing with Umbra. It's not going to attack me though.
I slay the unworthy.
That needs to be gone. Slay Imperial is something, yeah.
They will never
It's very
know I
powerful,
was
and this is a big reason for it, Morag Tong Assassin. What is this deck about? This deck here that I'm playing is about Slay, which my opponent is currently doing much better than I am. Alright, Septum. Yep, that's rough. It's very rough to see. Play Naryu down. Shadow Shift. Cicero's really good. Get rid of this. Big fan of Slay Redoran as well. Chodala's Treachery. Okay. So, Martin Septum, for those who don't know, at the start of your turn, gain all unspent magicka from your last turn. We're going to kill him immediately. I actually want to get Ungolin down first, which usually I don't do. I put him in the wrong lane, though. I should have put him Shadow lane, but I wasn't thinking that he had stolen my Naryu. So I will Shadow Shift him back. Yeah, so Martin will turn into an avatar of Akatosh if he's not killed in an appropriate amount of time. And the avatar of Akatosh is a 30-30 creature, so he can insta-kill you if he hits you. I felt bad for stealing your Devaith, by the way, but that was the only treachery in the deck. That's fine. I'm not a fan of steel cards, but Chodala's Treachery is okay.
Feel the Night Mother's love.
Okay, we're gonna go get this out of the way. This might actually be... No, never mind. It's not Singleton. Okay, bro has the Night Mother in his list. This guy's basically running a version of my deck, but with willpower cards instead of strength cards. Tessel Asia has been dead for the last 4 years, just looked it up. Well, they just released a content drop, so... And by just, I mean it's been like a few months, but... when you get attacked and you see a trail of coins being sent to your opponent, what does that mean? Is my enemy stealing my gold? No. So that, like what Alexis said down in chat, that is an effect called Pilfer. And whatever card has that Pilfer effect, that's what's happening during that animation. Quicksilver Crossbow is not helpful. No, man, we really are drawing poorly tonight. Holy shit. Doesn't help that this guy's got every lethal creature under the sun, because he stole my Naryu. I would have quite liked to use that Naryu.
I have legal sanction to end your life.
This. He's still got Sword of the Inferno that he can use whenever he wants, because he stole those from me. I'm actually going to count that. He stole 2 cards from me with Raz. Actually, no, he copied. Never mind. I'm not going to count that. Those are copied. But he did steal 2 creatures. Squish the Wimpy. That's his 3rd one. If we can get the red year, we can stabilize. That's pretty much the only way that I can see this working.
I want to be an assassin, like Naryu.
Okay, he's not hitting me. Smart. Here's my own Raz. Yeah, I think we'll have to do some combo of Razumdar, Silver Crossbow here, kill the Naryu. It's my only chance of survival. He's got another Brotherhood Sanctuary. He's gonna spawn those. My hope is that he just continues spawning shit and he doesn't hit me for a very long, ridiculous amount of time. And then I can eventually get the red year. But that's what I'm looking for at this moment, is the red year. Classic pray for the red year, yeah. I mean, he gets another token here from the Night Mother. Edict of Azura, classic. Now he's all filled up. He could play Balgriff and win. Take a note out of Duke's book. Fighters Guild Recruit. I will block this off. I don't care if he gets more Magicka because it's not really going to affect me. And having like 19 Magicka instead of 17 is like whatever. Treeminder, that sucks to see. You squish and kill that. How many cards does he need until he kills me? He needs 9. We have 53 cards left, so the chance of getting the red here is a 1 in 53 chance.
Like no.
1 in
Just
52.
give me a name.
Legendary Treeminder Squish.
will have
That's
my
how you know that I'm at the end of my rope.
It's nothing
Viper, I mean, even Viper doesn't solve this. He's got 12 damage in hand, so he can just start hitting me.
I will have my vengeance.
1,
I will have my
2,
I will have
3.
my vengeance. I
Yep,
will have
GG.
my vengeance. I will have my
Oh my god.
vengeance.
So that guy just
I will
outslayed
have
me,
my
really.
vengeance.
He got the Brotherhood Sanctuary on like turn 1. We never got 1 throughout the whole match, so that sucked. That was just a very bad match. Felt like I could have conceded at turn 4. Try out some Stealers of Secrets. She will have her vengeance. Okay, we're up against Claire0067, College Scholar. This person is on 98 card deck. I think we'll keep both of those. Dagoth Mirror, yep. My Dagoth is not typical Dagoth though, so this is Action Dagoth. What you're trying to do with this is get the Stealer of Secrets. There we go, right there. Trying to get the Stealer of Secrets to a very, very ridiculous number. Probably not going to work. But as long as we can get 6 cards, 6 actions in the discard pile, then the Stealer of Secrets will at least be a 6/6 for 6 with a ward. So that's fine with me. Rimmen Siege Weapon. Wow. Turn 2. That hurts to see.
Careful there, friend.
I'm just going to get the Ward Crafter down because we don't have that many creatures in the deck, so need to get something down at least. Giant Bat is also annoying.
I will have your head.
We'll stand together.
I could have done Shadow Shift there, but I want to get some creature presence on the board. Ah, Greybeard Mentor. We might finally see Call Dragon. Which is kind of crazy we haven't seen Call Dragon yet. Besian Navigator actually works. Get 2 Shadow Shifts. Those will be good when we get the Mage's Guild Retreat down. Skyborn Dragon is good removal.
Face me, you.
Don't need to do anything here. We'll just wait. When he gets to turn 7, I guarantee he crushes the ring, then uses Call Dragon. Never mind. He'll crush it now. Arrow in the knee to kill me. Sick. We can do Fell the Mighty, thankfully. Nixox combo Dagoth. Nixox combo is kind of dead. You have to do it in a very specific way. So, maybe. Do Drive Med. I would love to get this Mage's Guild retreat down. The silence in chat. Yeah, it's because I think people are more focused. I think that's what I said the other day when we were talking about this. Call Dragon. There we go. It's another coin. And that's another drink for those of you keeping track at home. Annoyingly,
My enemy.
I mean this card is just super annoying, actually. I was going to say something specific about it, but very annoying. Now this person shouldn't know that I have Assassin's Ritual as a way to immediately deal with this. More of an armaments. I don't mind getting hit for a lot of damage here. Okay, that's fine. We do overdraw Skeevers, which is upsetting.
Dead men tell no lies.
Go for Ungolem and the Telvanni Arcanist. Okay. Why does their deck feel like expertise without expertise? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. It could be Singleton, just given
If I can't steal it, it can't
what they're
be
on about right
stolen.
now. Vicious Dreg with no target is interesting.
For the
My
Black
third
Hand.
Stealer of Secrets way too early. Lightning Bolt is very good here.
Dead men tell no lies.
Get rid of that before it becomes a problem. How many cards in their deck? Looks like probably 100. It's like 93 or something. Yeah, something around that. Okay, this person just has something for every turn. And I don't really have a way to keep up with it.
My enemies have
Here and here.
Recognized.
dead men
I think you're
tell
spot on
no
Singleton.
lies.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be. But unless we see a Singleton specific card, then I don't know if we can... I don't know if we can say. Rapid Shot. Rapid Shot. Nope, not Singleton. Okay. 100 Singleton is wild moves. You see people do it from time to time.
Let's do this.
Firebrand? He's still got one item from Plunder, right? Or did he use both of them? He used the Dwarven Armaments. Did he use Dagoth Dagger? Was that generated by Plunder?
If I fall, they
Okay, Jesus Christ. Seems like we're kind of... Embassy Disguise, okay. On on a guard. Surprised that Party Snacks hasn't come out yet. Thank God he hasn't. I just want to play down my Mages Guild retreat. Is that too much to ask?
You are full
Double
of
finish
surprises.
off. Oh, and he gets a prophecy. Why?
My strength and my courage.
Why? Man, that sucks. It really, really sucks.
The ambition of the Telvanni knows
Go here and here.
Have taught me well.
Gonna lose our drain creature. Oh, does he have his own finish off? Leaf Lurker. Oh, brother.
die in chaos take you.
Claire0067. Oh, has an heirloom greatsword in hand. Oh boy.
Gone.
Can't you see I'm busy? So much left
Oh no.
unfinished.
Well, we get an Atronach to spawn at least. If we can somehow generate 8 damage, I'm just gonna go for it. Drain Vitality and Assassin's Ritual, we'll go for it.
By the fires of oblivion.
So actually the red year doesn't stop us now. You'd have to do the red year mixed with something else. Wildfire Dragon doesn't stop us either.
We must protect our stronghold.
Oh my god, okay. I can't believe we won that game. Holy shit. That's crazy. Truly. You know what? We could do Drain Vitality, Rapid Shot, then we can get the lethal... Oh wait, it was a tier 2 shout, never mind. We can go like this. Get the win while skipping a rune. There we go. Why would you limit yourself to 75 cards when you could have 100? You limit yourself to 75 so your deck is more consistent. So if you have like, let's say that you have a deck here and my whole goal with this deck is like to get a specific combo off. We'd call this a combo deck because we're very creative here. But like if my combo had something to do with breaking runes, right? I could put in a bunch of these cards that have something to do with breaking runes. This is not a good deck that I'm putting together, by the way, but just for an example. But if I start putting more and more cards in that like just seem good, then I kind of start to lose the plot a little bit. Like if I'm like, oh, you know what? I also wanted some dragons in this deck, and then I put like a ton of dragons in my list. My deck is now no longer about breaking runes, it's just a big amalgamation of a bunch of ridiculous stuff that has no synergy. So the reason you'd keep your deck small is to kind of have a bit more of a tighter game plan. Okay, I can't believe we won that. That was crazy. We're going to go for Wounded Warrior. Does my included party snacks count for my bingo? Yeah, I wish. I'm so surprised we haven't seen a Parthenax yet. It's really crazy. Okay, we're up against Estev, the Miraculous. They have the 25-year Bethesda anniversary card back, and they're on a 75-card Redoran deck. Which I may have said already, I don't know. If this is Dragon Redoran, this might be. Dragon Redoran is always a possibility. Can't ever take that out of the equation.
What did you expect? A friend
Ooh, Green Pact Ambusher. Interesting.
For the north.
I'm going to put down my Fearless Northlander. I want to see what he does here. Spellsword Summoning.
This one is just a simple farm.
Oh, he got a Bandari.
For Valenwood.
Darn. Well, this is actually good for us. We can damage our creatures. I will put down a Distinct Y'all here. Unite? Could be Unite. Spellsword Summoning does say Unite, doesn't it? Put something down over here, please. Mechanar's Will. That's one steel. We're still keeping track of those. Redoran is the color that has the most steel cards, potentially. Very Unite coded for sure.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
Yagrams! Look at that! We're on a roll tonight. Alright, that's another drink, if you guys are playing along. Sword of the Inferno.
They're in my sight.
Got Prophecy.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
I might do Plead of
We
Kinnereth
must
here.
protect our stronghold.
Or I might just sit here and get rid of his Yagrams. Spellsword Summoning again.
Gave this one a home. This one will never forget that.
He's just gonna kill himself with that card. Oh, when that technically counted as on my turn? Oh no, wait, this is just when it takes damage. He's giving me back a Dushnik Yal Archer. Blackmail is a second steal. Okay, Frost Troll. Genuinely, what are they doing? I feel like this has got to be Unite. Maybe we stick it out a little bit longer and we see. Cast out. He plays his own Frost Troll, but it's actually my Frost Troll that I created with Blackmail. Okay. Very weird deck. They can't kill my Frost Troll yet. He seems set on beating you down. Yeah, I know. He seems like very aggressive, but also like he's trying to steal a lot of my stuff.
Give no.
I do have to say also, for the same reason that I said that the other one wasn't, didn't count, I guess Blackmail is not technically a steal card, is it? More of a copy card. Okay, we get our Brasilisk down, which is cool. Love to see the Brasilisk. I'm going to get down this Dushnik Yal Archer in this lane. I'm going to shoot my own Brasilisk. We'll generate a new one. Yeah, Brasilisk sweep.
So many persons.
Oh, okay, that's a legit steal. So that's 2 stolen cards. He played my own Squish the Wimpy to kill my Frost Troll. Very sad. Wow. Okay, Counterfeit Trinket. Fighters Guild Hall. Huge. Plunder. Yeah, dude, these are all like or not invade, like Unite type cards, right? It's a Prophecy. Spent multiple hours on a stream trying to get a Brasilisk deck to work. It did not. I really like Brasilisk. I think I only have one in this deck, but I like it because it can generate multiple copies of itself.
They're in my sights.
We probably could have gotten lethal by some combination of something or other there, but I wasn't really watching. It's definitely Unite. They've just done some really weird plays. Do we want to count Unite for our for the purposes of our bingo board? Because I think that had to be Unite. We also could count the steals, but I feel like Blackmail is more of a copy. It's not a hard steal. We could do a poll. I wish I could do a poll. I can't from OBS. The way that I did the poll before was going into YouTube itself. OBS is being weird with me. We're going to go into Gardener of Pants. Show off this combo. Feels weird to count it without actually seeing it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think if we counted... like, if we saw it by getting a Grumite Magus, or if they put it in the discard pile, or something like that, and we saw it, then I think I'd be more willing to count it. Okay, we're up against Levitz, the Immortal. They are on Guild Sworn card back, 100 cards, with the Hlaalu colors. And this is a pretty good opening hand so far for what we're trying to do. We'll see how we can get it. Hlaalu Peak. That is the Thin White Duke's favorite deck to play.
My sword hand itches.
Okay, we'll go with that. See if we can get Corsair ship down. Remember how broken Hlaalu was when Houses of War first released? Yeah, it was ridiculous. go for the Corsair ship. We'll play it down over here, actually. I don't think we want to really play into the Varanus Courier right now. What we really want is a Gardener of Swords coming up.
Khajiit needs coin.
Master of Thieves. Okay, so now we have to address this right away. I'll go with the Lord Firebrand and I guess Sataning Courier.
Fires of Alduin. Hand over the coin.
Crucible Blacksmith down. I'm feeling like Mace of Encumbrance. Man, 11 cost conscription. Those were the days.
Gold solves most problems. Shaveskin fool! Unclawed jaw Khajiit.
If I can't steal it, it
Do you
can't
love
be
the horror
stolen.
genre? If you do, what is your favorite horror or survival horror game? I wouldn't say that I love the horror genre. I do like a few horror games, but I'm not like... I wouldn't call myself a horror fan, necessarily. Obviously, I play a lot of Alan Wake music on my streams, but that's really the only, like, horror game that I've played.
Time to fight.
Okay. Sails through storms. Indeed gets away with doing it again.
Time to test my mettle.
I abhor
This.
violence. I come very
Here.
gifts.
Do this. But, it actually, it's not too bad, because we can go like this,
Time to test my mettle.
this. So, not too bad, we got away with that. Kind of. Immolating Blast, please keep my Blacksmith. Okay, did not listen to me. We're gonna have to burn all of our maces here to get rid of this thing. Ugh, whatever.
I abhor.
Hand over the coin.
The fact that we don't have a gardener yet is upsetting. Dune Ripper can honestly eat my ass. I hate this card so much.
Khajiit's work is never done.
This is basically move monk. There's our gardener. Okay, good. Gardener, Battle Mage, Stolen Pants.
I could use a little help here.
And then we get hit with the Piercing Javelin. Ah, cast into time, even better. Love it. Dune Ripper is so evil. Dune Ripper is a card that feels like it's not even real. Like, I can't believe this card exists. Double smash and grab.
This one is
Why?
always pleased to
That's my
assist.
question, is why. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this hand.
The Mages Guild gave this one a home.
Move monk,
do
my
not
beloved.
This one is always pleased to
More
assist.
stolen pants. I mean, I love to see the pants. I really do. But without a gardener, this is very bad. Or even just like a creature. One creature would be fantastic here.
Let's take care of business, shall we?
Why smash and grab when you could have Crusader's Assault? I've died to smash and grab several times before.
What can Khajiit do for you?
This one can be counted upon.
Give no one.
This one can be counted upon.
This one is always pleased to assist.
you.
Corsair ships. Tribal Khajiit? Maybe. They do have Dune Ripper, though. And Varanus Courier.
We must protect our stronghold.
Time to take matters into my own hands.
I am a most
Hand over the coin!
clothed
Hand over
warrior.
the coin!
You'll be moving along now.
What are we going after?
This one is always pleased to assist.
Again, I don't want to use these items.
I am a mostly clothed warrior.
I don't want to use any of these because I don't have my Gardener, but I will.
I could use a little help here. I could use a little help here.
I need to get rid of this guard, really. This guard is super annoying. Ultimate heist?
This might be handy.
Okay, stole my crown quartermaster.
Think it's worth dying for?
Firebrand, we're really not drawing well tonight, guys.
Talos!
That's simply the fact of the matter. One ultimate heist and we're dead.
This one has been sharpening her
That
claws
sucks, too.
all day.
I'm ready for you.
Ooh, Gardener though, okay. Okay. This doesn't help anything because we're dead, but maybe there's a way we could find lethal. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go like this.
I am a mostly clothed warrior.
Let's go like this.
You best stay on the marked path.
I could use a little help here.
Okay. We're gonna kill
Hand over the coin!
this guy here. Shuffle all the pants back onto these other ones.
I could use a little help here.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way.
Mostly clothed warrior.
No real way, but
Watch yourself.
yeah, we're generating too many Dunmer,
Use a little
basically.
help here. I am a mostly clothed warrior.
Well, hey, we got our Gardener up to 19. I could use a little help. Yeah, that's rough. We really just didn't draw well at all that game. We didn't get our Gardener till what, turn 14? So, yeah, that sucked. At least you did the funny. That's the important part. I have to get out my bottle of Smirnoff just to cope. Okay. Meme accomplished. What is this neutral masochism deck that you built? This was featured on the channel. This is trying to unite the houses, but it's all neutral cards, and then I made a worse version of it called Last Resort, which is all neutral cards, singleton, and it sucked. It was one of the most mind-numbing things I've ever done. And I like this deck. I'll play this. Play it? I don't know about that one. That deck actually gave me mental health problems. I mean, not really, but that deck was really really not fun to play. Is it not good? Or it is not good? Yeah, it is not good. I just came across an IPA in my fridge. Some piss beer right there. IPAs are not my favorite. It's honestly not even fun to watch, it's just bad. Yeah, no, I did not have a fun time recording it. It just felt like I was liberated once I finished that deck. Is it like watching a slow motion train wreck? Imagine if I sat here and I didn't play a card for like 5 turns, every single turn. And then my opponent would just kill me instantly. That's pretty much what it feels like. Watching me suffer is the best part. We're also up against Lopsided Banana. They are on... it looks like a 54 card deck, because this just generated a card for their hand. Play some Skeevers. High speed loss generator, exactly. If you want to lose games, you play Last Resort. How many games would you say it took you to complete it? It was about 14 games in a row before I got it to go off. Took quite a long time. Here. He's got regenerate so we don't hit him. It was like 12 to 15 in the end. Yeah, it was something crazy.
Come and have some delicious cheese.
Let's do the fish stick.
Okay. Cheesemancer? What happened? Cheesemancer... Battle an enemy creature... Oh, wow. Okay. That's funny. We'll do the Blood Crazed and the Barrow Stalker.
I smell the stench of the living.
Would you build Last Resort Volume 3? Probably not. Well, actually, maybe one day. There's one other thing that I could do.
Let's do the
Double
fish.
Cheesemancer. I got the thing. That one card, you know?
Sharp and thirsty.
I mean, what is there to add to it? There's one more thing. One more thing we can do. This game looks more complicated than Magic the Gathering. I wouldn't know. I have never played Magic the Gathering, but
Some people have no taste.
maybe. Madness Beckons. I like this person's deck. This is fun. It's just a fun deck. Give me more Skeevers, please. I honestly expected that to be a higher number. It wound up being about 2 to 3 hours of me... Well, no. How long is that video? I don't even know how long that video is. It felt like a very long time, is the point. Reminder. Amulet is good. This could be Unite. Especially with Madness Beckons. Raised Hunger. Nice. Squish the monkey. Okay. If they're not doing anything and just trying to outlast me, then yes. I'm guessing that this is Unite.
No getting this one.
What did you expect? Friendly
Wish I hadn't gotten rid of those rapid shots now. I feel like a fool.
Namira hungers for blood. Welcome to the shadows.
For Valenwood.
Wait, what? Oh, for each friendly creature that died. Shit. I thought it was any creature that died. Dismantled my Hist Grove. Thank God. I need that Necromancer's Amulet. If he rolls Mute, I'm just gonna take a shot. Okay, good. Wow. Alright. Oh, that sucks.
I smell the stench of the living.
Looks dead to me.
Feeling
I love to play with dead things.
Damn. I think, I forget who I was saying this to. Every time that I stream, I feel like I have like the worst luck. Or every time that I record, I just have the worst luck. Tinkering on Bro. He gets a Dova of the Voice. Uses Squish on my train. Okay, I don't know how we're not dead. Tinkering again. Does 1 damage. Do hope you're not blaming your audience for your misgivings. I would never. Steals my Skeever. What?
Walk with our Lord.
I love to play with dead things. Ear to ear.
Drunk as we may be. Could have put down the Night Mother first, but I don't think it'll make a huge difference. I really thought we were dead back there. I notice bad luck more when I feel pressure when playing. No way, that just happened. That sucks. Honestly, this person's deck was fun, though. The Cheesemancers and the Madness Beckons. Did you ever play Abomination Scout before Disciple got nerfed? I never played it myself, but I saw a lot of people play it. I tend to face the most obnoxious stuff when I'm offline.
That was fought
Game.
well.
Yeah, I can't believe we won that. That didn't feel like a win at all. I want to give that deck another go. Betray Skeevers. Skeevers carried, they really did. Okay, we're up against Lord of Blasts. They are on Ebonheart. They're on a 100 card Ebonheart list. Would say Dark Seducer, never heard of them? No way. I mean, there were some people thirst trapping over Otema in the chat earlier, but Dark Seducer is going to be a whole new level of thirst trap for many people. Do you have an RNG deck with Balmora Spymaster or Wabbajack? I do have an RNG deck. It's I call it Wizards 101. It's a mage list. It's not really full RNG, but it just focuses on that that kind of combo. With Barrelzar's Tinkering and Balmora Spymaster.
line of battle.
The Potema chat was one of the best and most amusing conversations on YouTube Live I've ever seen and had. It was pretty insane. I didn't quite want to say anything that people were saying in chat, so I just kind of let you guys talk. And it got crazy. This might not be a good idea to directly engage this thing, but I will. Double mushroom tower. Not great.
I do not fear death.
Okay, so we go for the rapid shot. Dish McDowell Archer.
We must protect our stronghold.
Here, there, and everywhere.
What did you
Hip,
expect?
hip,
Friendly
so hip to be
greeting.
square.
I'll do what I can.
I don't think it tops the Khajiit conversation from about a week ago. Any kind of Khajiit conversation is going to get me crazy. But that one in particular was pretty insane. Look, man, it's a legitimate thing about Khajiit that people don't talk about. Okay? OMG, Patrick Bateman, is that you?
You must be clean.
Yeah, people always go for the Hissgrove. What's the quote that he says?
Mother, some flowers. Pretty, pretty flowers.
Not this again.
Do not vex me.
They're in
I
my
think we
Do
can
not vex me.
be afforded to hit him a few times because we have the right here. Got a furry suit hanging in your closet? No! I hate the Khajiit. Yeah, I have to return some videotapes. He says that one quote with the, like, about Huey Lewis in the news.
I smell blood.
You like Huey Lewis in the news?
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
Do we do... I want to do Galen here. And I want to put more green pacts in my deck, because those are always fun. And then I want to get, like, both of these just out of here. Gain back some health. Then I'll play the Barrow down.
I smell the stench of the living.
Little known fact, after American Psycho, Patrick Bateman went on to play Tessel on YouTube and make Elder Scrolls lore videos. Yes. It's me, Patrick Bateman.
I smell blood on the wind.
Got real into that film like 6 months before and became a massive meme. You never felt like you could talk about it. It's a really good film. Let's see Paul Allen's card. You guys are actually, this is such a funny conversation we're having. You guys are going to love something that I have coming up soon. I don't want to tell you anything further about it, but you guys are going to love it. We have to play the Red Deer here, I think. Like, this is such a funny conversation to have cropped up, given what I have coming soon for the channel. Within the next month. Oh my gosh, for some reason I always thought that this was a line from that, hey Bateman, is that an axe? Yes, why it is, but it never happened.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Gonna be the Huey Lewis deck.
This should help.
You'll see. I'm excited for it. This looks like just a big Unga Bunga kind of deck.
You always remember the mistakes of your friends.
Let's see Paul Allen's card. It's Barker Knights. Big Unga Bunga being the technical term. Why, of course. Mulamnir. God damn it. If only I could get more skeevers. Shocked that you haven't seen a Mundus Stone yet? I know. I felt like a decent number of things on this list we should have gotten already. What software do you use for video editing? If it's not a secret, it is not. I use Filmora for video editing. It's pretty good.
What did you expect?
I like Filmora a
Friendly
decent
greeting.
amount. I could have laid down the Shriveled Mummy and then sacrificed it to do a double Unstoppable Rage. How many beers at this point have you had? I think I've had like 4. Ah, Dune Ripper!
For Valenwood.
Yeah, not helpful. Not a helpful hand. Solitaire. That's 1 Resurrect. Gives him the Shadowfen Priest on my Mushroom Tower. Cool, Legends Bingo, thank you. Welcome to the stream.
You cannot hide.
There's the Skeevers. And we got finished off by an Archer's Gambit. Unbelievable! We didn't find any Skeevers except for that first one. Crazy. Maybe it's time to make a new deck? I mean, we can make a... We'll play this one, then we can make a new deck on stream. Does the disconnect tie into bingo chart count if the stream drops? Yeah, if I just randomly drop the stream. We're up against JR Superstar, the Deadly. They're on an 89 card deck. Aldmeri deck at that. So far this opening hand doesn't have me upset. No chance for a new era, but Mundus Stone is always a possibility.
I smell the stench of the living.
Balgriff is a good counter for Aldmeri, FYI. That's that's true. We learned that today.
I stand to stir.
So I shaved my beard like a month ago. My mustache is finally getting long enough now again to where it's like I can feel it on my upper lip. You know? Any mustache havers out there?
Our foes will have nightmares about you.
Your death is my command.
Your mustache grows in very thin, unfortunately. Mine, flavor saver, yeah. My mustache, I wish it would grow more in like the middle of my upper lip. It doesn't really grow a whole lot there.
We see you waking and
Yeah.
sleeping.
I mean, yes, I have a thick-ass dwarven beard. Yeah, we all know. Trust me. We'll get the fervor down. I feel like this person's trying to do some health stuff, but I'm also trying to do some health stuff. Can you do an auto build challenge and try to get a win with an auto build deck? That sounds like fun. I always forget that auto building is even an option.
Join us.
True peace, ferocity.
Auto build will give you like 25 plus 7 drops, so some of your games might just be completely unplayable, but it's fun for sure. Yeah, I'll give it a go. It sounds like fun. Can't be more unplayable than that all-unique deck. That deck was something else. I don't even remember it being that terrible, but that's probably because I blocked that memory out. Honestly, the fact that Party Snacks, A New Era, and Mundus Stone haven't been seen is bizarre. Well, we were talking about this last night. It's like,
One strike will be all that is needed.
it's almost like it feels like there's some sort of Legends renaissance that happened where people aren't playing that, but it's not the case, you know? Okay, we'll get down the Phalanx Exemplar. I'll kill this, and then I'll hit him. Yeah, I barely play this game, and I've seen all 3 in my last few sessions. Yeah. The curve was awful. I think there were 2 cards less than 5. Yeah. The curve was very bad.
I have many important
And
things
Kano
my
on
mind.
Phalanx Exemplar, probably.
Your time has come.
Ka'ir!
We've got Golden Saint up again. There'll be 5/5s. So we'd love to see that. I maybe should have shuffled more in with Galen. I'm making my fingers right now like a super villain, looking at this the TV monitor. I got my hands together, you know the super villain pose. I was looking at the screen like this unironically, and I was like, yes, maybe I should have shuffled in more with Galen. My master plan won't come together now.
Business with House Halalu.
When will you join us in Marvel Snap, Honey Badger? It's so good. If you don't mind a lot of RNG. I see a lot of ads for Marvel Snap, and I like the art that I see in that game.
We'll see about this.
Have business with House Halalu. Ka'ir!
Marvel Snap is less about competitive play and more about collecting cool art. That's what it feels like. Hey man, I'm for it.
I stand to serve.
Prepare yourself.
Keep seeing that one ad about chimichangas. I don't know what the hell that game is. I mean, Marvel Snap's just like a Marvel card game, so far as I know. I do have it downloaded. Well, I guess not downloaded, but I have it on Steam in my library, and I was thinking about booting it up one day, but then I don't know, I didn't really want to. Dead drop in this deck is very weird. I don't know what this
We'll
guy's
see
on about.
this.
There's a metagame for sure, but they patch it twice a month. They do pretty well.
My business is none of theirs. We see you.
It's too cartoony for me. Tesla is the only strategy card game that I've ever really played. Tried Gwent, couldn't get the hang of it. This is the only strategy card game that I've ever really played as well. Probably the only one that I will. I think dumping his hand there was a mistake. We can do this. Hit him. I'll even put Nahag Lead down, why not? It's not like he's got a new era in this list or anything. You know, one of my friends is really into Yu-Gi-Oh! And he tried getting me to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Something Duel. I don't know what it was called, but like, I'm not an anime person, and I never watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime growing up. And so I don't know, I just didn't really want to play it. Didn't really catch me in the same way that Legends did.
I will keep
Throw in more initiates, because why not?
Speak, citizen.
I will cleanse the dark stain of
Hannibal
necromancy from
Traven.
Tamriel.
We see you waking and sleeping.
Well, it does suck that I'm gonna have to kill Traven.
You must.
So I would like to see that effect go off, but
Ita Ori.
Repel the outlanders.
looks like we got this one. After Endgame, Marvel died off for me. There were a few movies I enjoyed, but overall I'm done. For me, Marvel isn't just like, yeah, Marvel, the
This was a
MCU,
worthy
like,
contest.
definitely fell off after Endgame. But all Hannibal does is die, SMH. Yeah, that's really his whole thing. What was wrong with Endgame? Nothing was wrong with Endgame, in my opinion. I liked Endgame. I know people have their problems with it, mostly like the time travel stuff. But I liked Endgame. I thought it was fine. But it's the post-Endgame stuff that's really been problematic. It's like, it's not that interesting to watch, and it's poorly produced. But there's a lot of Marvel properties that I really like still. I don't watch any of the TV shows or anything, but Marvel's characters will forever be good. Okay, we'll build a new deck. I'm going to put one copy of Corpus Disease in. Oops. And hit done, and we're going to finish the deck. And we got an entirely mono strength deck. Okay, let's take a look at this. What on earth is this, dude? This is Singleton without any of the benefits of Singleton. Okay, double Skooma Cat's Whimsy. Do we have anything that can even randomly generate? We have Barbas. Call it cancer. We have Barbas. We got 2 prophecies. Oh, we've got 2 Dark Harvesters. Okay. 2 prophecies. Oh my god. And Painted World. I think that's the only synergy with Scuba Cat's Whimsy, and we have 2 of them. Holy shit. How do you spell carcinogen? Is that it? The autocomplete didn't even give you party snacks? Nope. It knows what I'm about. Carcinogen. Okay. We'll change it. That way I don't look that stupid. Agatha Harkness is an old hag in the comic. They couldn't even grant her that. Yeah, they really do... They don't represent the comics well. I'm not a big fan of Captain America Civil War because it doesn't represent the comic well. The comic is very well done. If you guys have never read Captain America Civil War, like, you should just watch... like, there's YouTube videos that you can watch that will cover all of Civil War. And it's a very, very cool storyline. And then they try to cram all of that... Oh, we're up against Thin White Duke again. They try to cram all of that into an hour-long video. Or an hour-long movie. 2 hours long. However long that thing is. Try to cram all of that in, and they just don't really have any of the ability to capture some of the grit from that storyline, I think. Stream Sniper, yeah.
Preparations have been made.
Captain America Winter Soldier is one of the best Marvel movies to date. I think Winter Soldier's good. I don't like how, I don't like Bucky. I don't think Bucky was ever very well integrated post Captain America 1. Like, they never really give you a whole huge reason to care about Bucky. You know? Yeah, and he's just a guy with a machine gun for the rest of the films. Like, he doesn't do anything. He just has a metal arm and a machine gun. Like that scene in, is it in Infinity War when he's just like on the battlefield with an LMG? It's like, dude, what is this character? What's this character even about?
Nicely done.
Ready, sir.
Oh shit.
For a practical demonstration.
Yeah, in Winter Soldier he's kicking Cap's ass, and then it was like, no, we can't have two superhuman soldiers, give him a big freaking gun and call it a day. Yeah. No, very, very sad use of that character. I'm just going to play Mechanar because we don't really have anything better going on.
Nicely done.
Ready, sir.
I also play Cards and Castles 2. For Cards and Castles 2, it gets regular updates, but it's mainly developed by one person. Never even heard of that, to be honest with you.
Here's how it's done. Witness my Here's how it's done.
I'm a little upset lately though, as the developer didn't like that the silence effect called Dispel would stop all the cool combos he created, so he removed all silence cards except one. I think that, like Legends for example, could really use some cards just being straight up removed. But that whole storyline of Hydra infiltrating S.H.I.E.L.D. and Bucky carrying out assassinations is perhaps my favorite storyline Marvel did in the movies. I think it's really good. Man, Duke and I are going to have to talk after this one. It's deleting all my stuff right away. We'll go for this. What's the card you would want removed completely from Tessel? It would be between Call Dragon, A New Era, Midnight Burial, Paarthurnax. Yeah, one of those ones. I honestly have a really big gripe with Feed. I think Feed is kind of overpowered. Which I know is not like a regular opinion that people have, but I really don't like Feed.
Ride them down. I'll profit from your death.
Okay. Well, thank God that's over. That was quite a match. I figured I would put you out of your misery. Yeah, thank you. I was like, we need to talk about how much you're just beating me down right now. Yeah, Call Dragon needs a big nerf. Lore speaking, all it did was summon Odahviing in Skyrim. Yeah, that too. I guess from a lore perspective, it's also pretty stupid. The fact that it can summon Paarthurnax and Call Grunteed is insane. Like, if it was not able to summon uniques, that would be one thing. But the fact that it can actually summon uniques is crazy. And the fact that it upgrades all other shouts too is crazy as well. That was Spider Lair. I was waiting to see if the combo would appear. Yeah, I figured there was a Spider Lair in there somewhere. Try adding about 15 cards you like, then let it auto-build the rest. Okay. Aren't all 12-cost dragons uniques? Yes. And then there's Alduin that's a 20 cost.
Your blood will spill! My paws are quicker than your eyes.
Also, I don't know if you guys remembered, but today is, well, it's the 21st night of September.
This might be handy.
Too slow.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Worthless skater for this threat.
Sparky Pants, could you maybe rebalance the Call Dragon card? Yeah, probably not. We discussed this on Schward's stream a lot. What's your favorite alt art and normal art in Tessel? I honestly don't have a lot of alt art cards. Because I don't play in events a whole lot. I really like the alt art. Is it Golden Saint? Has alt art that I really, really like.
Too slow.
Laneth's is really cool. I like Rapid Shots. Rapid Shot has cool alt art. As far as my favorite, though, that's a good question. We've added Alduin to the summoning pool. They would do that.
By Arcade's bidding, stay back. I'm ready for you.
I don't even... I don't even have a plan anymore, guys, with this deck. I'm gonna concede. We need to rebuild this.
I concede to your promise.
I wonder if Call Dragon would be a bit better if it was add to your hand and not summon it. Yeah, it would be better, but I don't know. That card is so problematic, dude. When Call Dragon was released, my first thought was imagine if Paarthurnax can place it in your hand. That would be gross. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to this nightmare, this nightmare deck. You know, a card that I've really been wanting to use recently is the False Incarnate. So I'm gonna add 3 of those. I want to add some sort of drain to this deck. Ravenous Hunger seems fine. Throw in some Ebonheart Oracles, Apex Wolves, and why not Cheydinhal Sapper? It's 15. Click Done. We'll see if the deck can figure something out. Okay, Aldmeri, Patriot, sure. Outflank, okay. Tower Alchemist with... Where's our other supports? We've got Imperial Might and 2 others. Where are the other ones? Divine Fervor and Flesh Sculptor. Okay, so Tower Alchemist has has an infinite Flesh Sculptor available, so that's kind of funny. I will reject this duel for now. I mean, this could be worse. This could be way worse. The fact that we have Théoden is kind of interesting, too. Auroran Sentry. Okay. It's not as bad. The issue is still Paarthurnax and not Call Dragon, though. Yeah. The mildest nerf I could give Paarthurnax: when summoned, generate 3 random shouts. The next shout played costs 0. That would definitely help, but it wouldn't fix the card fully. That card just provides so much value. It's like it's in a different league of its own when it comes to legendary cards. Resurrect and Tessel should be like the resurrect mechanics in Skyrim. After resurrected, a creature dies. It cannot be resurrected a second time. So you think, like, if it dies after being resurrected again, or do you think that it should be on like a timer, and if that timer expires, then they die? That could be kind of a cool fix. Okay, Crushing Blow. Nice.
Die like a dog.
Playing against the Void. Yeah, wait, you're right. Why does this person not have their name available? I was caught up reading chat.
I'll whip them into shape.
There's always 2 of these things. It's got to be 2 5th Legion trainers every time.
Let's heat things up.
Blade is yours.
A resurrected creature gets banished instead of discarded when killed. You could probably get around that with silencing a resurrected creature, though, couldn't you?
You can't defeat me.
Because it would lose the last gasp, get banished thing. Blade's Guardian is such an underrated card. Yeah, it's actually very good. I like the stat line, I like the cost. It's got a keyword, cool summon effect. Didn't use it. I didn't feel like I needed to.
So little to do. So much time.
Okay, I'm gonna head off. Gotta be a responsible adult and let the alcohol do its thing. Night night. It was very fun. Now I don't feel so much like a degenerate. Awesome.
A taste of Lord Dagon's power.
The Nords must take back. Oh, now I've got it.
Well, we'll get Mechanar down, of course.
My creation. The perfect life form. We obey.
One of my gripes about Tessel is that Duke Vedum Dren's passive ability should also have been a summon effect. It's like a 2-in-1. I can agree with that. He does go down rather easily. Double Ebonheart Oracle is pretty cool. Siege Engine here.
Give me a blade and a
Throw that over there just to contest. I feel like we're pretty well off, actually. I like where this guy's deck is at. Feels like it's missing something, though. Is that mine or his? That's his, okay. Odd. I guess it kind of makes sense for what he's doing.
Only one of us shall survive.
Witness my.
What help would you have from Maribel?
Shackled creatures should not be able to move lanes during its effect. I think that would buff Shackle a lot, actually. What do you think of a unique that can unsilence a silenced creature? Unique or potentially broken? I think silence is already kind of broken, so I don't mind having a card that can like counter that. Because silence is silence is very unchecked, as far as I see it. I'm gonna get down an Oracle over here. I'm just gonna drop this Alternary as well to get that buff over here. Dark Rebirth unsilences a silenced creature. It does, but it's more of a resummon. This would be like a summon effect that silences as well. Or that unsilences as well.
Watch this.
Your breath shall join the wind. Your orders.
Yeah, Dark Rebirth doesn't give back items, buffs, etc. Yeah. Okay, well, we finally got a win for the first time in like 6 matches, it felt. Oh, I guess it was only 2. It just felt like a while. Yeah, this person's account doesn't have a name. That's crazy. My headcanon is that was Pete Hines. Well, let's go back for this one. Silence effect really hurts item decks. I don't know if silence should remove items, you know? We're up against Colo777 Vrat. I feel like we either were up against this person earlier or someone with a very similar name. Remember those times when Pete Hines used to stream Tessel on Twitch? Yeah. I've thought about reaching out to Pete. Well, actually, I have reached out to Pete on Twitter, but he's never responded to me. Thought it'd be fun to get his thoughts on Tessel, especially now that he's no longer associated with Bethesda.
Looks like it is time.
Speaking of item decks, what are y'all thoughts on Arcane Enchanter? Balanced, it needs a buff / nerf. I like Arcane Enchanter a little bit, but I just don't really like anything that's granting random keywords. You know, I don't like the RNG aspect of it. But for me, that's just a personal thing, I think. Bone Bow sucks. That sucks. That's going to be very hard to come back from.
I'll pound you into oblivion.
Yep. Alright. Well, we're just going to sit here and watch him play for a little bit.
They're coming to get me. I know. Do not test me.
I guess I'll do negation on this. What about Mundus Stone? Should it have been a once per turn activation like Night Mother? I think once per turn would actually fix Mundus Stone quite a bit for me. Dude, why did I draw a bunch of bullshit right now? Oh my god. Keyword decks are so fun, I like the swinginess. Feels horrible to play against though. Yeah, it just feels like you lost against RNG rather than a well-constructed deck. Oh my lord, dude.
Do not test me. My own seems bright blade.
Now we get some creatures. Okay, I'm leaving this. This is some bullshit. That Bone Bow really pissed me off, honestly. Play Mundus Stone for synergy, but never as a crutch. I just don't play anything that really personally bothers me, I don't play to other people. That's my philosophy. Like, if I am irritated going up against keyword decks, I don't play keyword decks. Because I know that there's someone out there that's going to have the same feelings as me about it, and they are going to freak the fuck out and want to delete the game because someone's played some annoying shit against them. Like, when I see Paarthurnax sometimes, I'll just quit. I'm like, no, you can take it. You can win. Oh, Mundus Stone definitely has its spot. It's not like the worst thing ever. I've used it in a handful of decks. I'm not beyond throwing some stuff in for specific synergies, but I think, like, people who just throw that shit in every kind of deck need to get a bit of a reality check. I do like trying to make it at least synergistic, but a random charge from Mundus Stone is always going to feel bad. Yeah. Well, I actually have Mundus Stone in my charge-only deck. Man, what is this, dude?
I concede to your promise.
I often do that with Ayleids, yeah. Ayleids are busted, too. Mentor's Ring is also good, yeah. I like to play Invade against the computer, but I never play it against a real opponent. Yeah, Invade is just, like, it's so fun to play, honestly. Like, getting a big Oblivion Portal and rolling creatures with, like, Charge and Drain and Lethal. Very fun. Horrible for the game's health. I wish there was more cards that inspired more tribal decks. There's some tribal types that feel very undercooked. Like, the Forsworn don't really feel like they have a whole lot of synergy with other stuff. Remove the immune to lethal from Guardians, and I don't think they're that irritating. Yeah, it's that they're so immune to so many different things. They're also just, like, completely unconditional. Like, when you're looking at other stuff that duplicates itself in the lanes, like, I mean, Golden Saints is a great example. At least that card is conditional, and it's worse than Ayleid Guardians. Ayleid Guardians exists in Scout, which can ramp itself up extremely high, so the 11 cost for Ayleid Guardians is really like... It's not going to come on turn 11 most of the time, it's going to come on like turn 8. you know, if you've had a really good game. So
I will keep Sotha Sil's people alive.
it's kind of like an artificial cost for the colors that it's in. It needs to have some kind of condition, I think. Oh my god, Mundus Stone, finally! Holy shit.
Repel the Outlanders.
You can cheese like 95% of the master campaigns with Invade, isn't that great? Play Haskell down. We spoke Mundus into existence, yeah. Now we just need to talk about a new era. We can get a bingo down. I really want to do a High Hrothgar Invade sometime, but like that would involve playing Invade.
Nice try. Care to go again? Repel the
I
Outlanders.
assume you're having fun.
When I first saw the Ayleid Guardian, I wondered what Sparky Pants was thinking when they released it. When I first saw Ayleid Guardian, I was like, oh my god, a reference to Oblivion? So cool. And then I remember playing against it, and I was like, why? Why'd they release this?
Return.
This should help you.
If your opponent plays a new era, I'll freak out. Yeah. That would be pretty crazy. RP. I also think this card, Headless Zombie, very OP. Another one of the what on earth were you thinking type of cards. Pretty flowers. As Invade in a nutshell. Reference to Oblivion? Awesome. Why is this in the game a few moments later? Yeah.
Try something.
Razum Dar.
This one won. They are no challenge for the Kashyyyk.
Oh, he doesn't care. Okay. Well, I guess I'll throw Dawnfang on just because.
Is there something?
See if we can get Squish for Raz. We got Journey and Hannibal though. That's interesting. I will play Hannibal because he's gonna die anyway. Oh, I should have played him against Raz. What am I doing? Razum Dar is actually my most hated card. I've seen people say that Raz is their hated card before. And I can see it, but I think he's easier to take out. He's easier to take out than, like, Guardians, for example. Thieves' Den. Honestly, Thieves' Den's one of my most hated cards. This shit is so annoying. Okay, he's got my loot. Fuck Thieves' Den, that's what I'm saying, man. Fuck Thieves' Den.
The stench of the living.
I slay the unworthy.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Ooh. Annoying. Gets my tome, but he can't use it. He's got a loot that he probably should use, right? Yep.
Another volley.
Actually, no. Shouldn't have used that. Doesn't really make a difference. There's Luzra Char. Forces of Destruction. Okay.
Garland pox.
Mechanar. It's kind of fun.
La da da dee da. My creation. No, that's not right.
I mean, we got to get the Adoring Fan. Just popping in to say hi, working on homework currently, and I have no idea what's happening in Legends. That's totally fine. Thank you for stopping by. Hulking Scalon doesn't see a lot of play, does it? I don't ever really see it. Except I think it is good. I think it's a low-key... It's like kind of a sleeper card. There goes Tome.
For Skyrim! For Skyrim! We
Raiding party. Is this Singleton? This has a very big Singleton energy for me.
Another ball.
Let's do this. Hallows.
Witness my genius.
Hiding will not save you.
They should make a new era of 4 attribute cards so it can't go in any deck. Agreed.
Dare face the blade mistress of Valenwood?
I have no fear of you, cowardly skeever.
Let's go full evil. New era should be a support with 3 uses. Neutral new era would make it 100 times more annoying. Oh my god, that would be crazy.
Are you listening to me? You better be.
Well, they've got a 1/1 lethal that'll just take this guy out.
I've been killing since I was 16.
He's got his own forces of destruction coming up soon.
Come to me.
Dagoth or rough.
Have you any parting words?
You're nothing.
Lord Firebrand? Oh, did he kill one of my cards this
It has
turn?
been my honor.
Yeah, he did. Darn. Invade in the Daraloth stream. Do you know why we run that card in that list? Is because if you use Forces of Destruction on a board that has 7 out of 8 cards, you actually instantly get a Dremora Marquinaz, because Dremora Marquinaz is the only 10-cost Daedra. So that's why we run Forces of Destruction. It's very hard to get off, so most of the time I just play it, but yeah, that's why you play it. A new era should be an ongoing support where any creature being summoned gets immediately shuffled into your deck. I think that would be fair and balanced. I think you should also gain 100 health anytime that effect procs. Black Elf Blade, the Miraculous. This person's on Crusader. I almost just want to leave every time it's not Empire, because if we get a new era, then we get a bingo. When it gets played, the voice line is Todd Howard saying it just works. It just works. Mud Crab. The voice line is just fuck you. Oh god. I think that'd be so funny. We should have like more cards just say fuck you when they come down. Okay, what are we doing?
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
What are we doing here? Crab Satyr, epic. Firepot does 1 damage to all creatures, right? Yeah, in a lane. Isn't that the alien scream, just an alien FU? Yeah.
They will not get past me.
2/4 Rift Thane Guard. Emptying his whole hand out on turn 3. I don't mind taking a little bit more damage here. We've got negation for this if we really want to use it. Also, if a new era leaves play, it just gets put back into your hand. Oh, it should be like Leafwater Blessing. Every time that you you steal one of your opponent's cards, you get a new era back into your hand. And it gets reduced to 0 cost, yeah. Guys, I think we're cooking up something big tonight. I do have Ice Storm in this list. Gotta remember that.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
This is the comeback that Legends needs. Just a completely degenerate meta, even worse than what we've got now. Do you have a complete asshole deck filled with the most unbalanced card, like a New Era Hollow Death Priest? I have a card that's, or I have a deck that's kind of like that. We played it last night. It's called Being a Dickhead, and it's just a bunch of obnoxious cards, but it's not very good. You're also allowed to run up to 100 copies of a New Era. Yes. I support this. See, why do I feel like I'm still going to lose this? This feels like we're losing. I think I'm going to go like this. We'll get rid of that. Pop that. And we'll get Lezra down so that way we can build up with a Cicero or an Abner. Yeah, they're all given for free and premium to people who have just started their Legends accounts. It's like the Tamriel collection, but on crack.
No quarter.
So if we play down Abner, we can use Penitus to steal the guard from that. It'll buff up Lezra. Or I guess Dawnfang's good too. Yeah, this sucks though. This sucks. Sets, Dawnfang.
I'll get this yet.
Oh, it doesn't even kill. Alright, I'm leaving. Oh my god. Crazy. Man, I don't know what to play. If a new era was neutral, Thorana could generate 3 0-cost copies before being picked up. Is it possible to shuffle, like if you were to draw a new era off of a randomly generated effect, could you play it with Thorana and then she would shuffle them in before being carried off? Oh, we just make Thorana a neutral card too! Man, this chat is so smart right now. Make Thorana 0 cost.
Honor and praise.
Thorana 0 cost and neutral. I think we make every Daedra neutral too. That way we can at least play all of them in Invade without sacrificing any kind of, you know, penalty. All cards in the game become neutral. Yeah, so smart. Why even bother with attributes? Alien Guardian cannot be targeted by actions. Let them cook. The people have spoken. Wouldn't it be funny if on April Fools they came back and they did all this shit? Just for like one day. They should actually do this for a gauntlet and just make the game horrible. It's like, this is the horrible, no good, very bad gauntlet, and everything sucks when you're playing it, and all cards are neutral.
The Fighters Guild stands ever ready.
You can tell them you thought they lack faith.
Guildsworn's resource generation is crazy.
Have you come to submit or come to die?
They lack faith.
I'll send them all to oblivion.
Careful there, friend.
The uninstall gauntlet, yeah.
They lack faith.
Hashtag give Alien Guardians charge. Smart.
The Black Hand sees all.
Only one Ebonheart Oracle. Is this Singleton?
That's one trick I'll have to learn.
Pickpocket.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Your death will be swift.
Pickpocket is a Unite card. Yep.
We must press our advantage.
That's not necessarily a Unite card, but it's
Nine
double
inspire.
attribute. Oh, he had another Ebonheart Oracle in his hand.
Your death will be
For
swift.
Skyrim!
That sucks.
We must protect our stronghold. We must protect our stronghold.
Wow, he don't like you having Stormcloak Camp. I've won so many games off of Stormcloak Camp, honestly. It's probably a smart move for him to get rid of it.
They're in my
Okay,
sight.
Tazcad the Packmaster. I want to use Tazcad to kill Ancano, then get Ancano with
I
the
don't
Grey
know it
Fox.
all, but I'm pretty close.
Ooh. Laneth. Wait a minute. Maybe I want to get her.
We'll see about this.
So many
Want to know how many times I've heard I have many important things on my mind. Okay, that's a stolen card. I think I am gonna maybe count Rift and Pickpocket as a steal card again. Ooh, Abner. Abner's cool here. We've got so many options. I have many important decisions on my mind. There are many important things on my mind. Tazcad, I think I'll kill the Ancano.
This should be fascinating.
Okay, banished.
My blade is death
And the
to
Black
assassins.
Dragon, alright.
I only need one shot.
Just forget about seed. Everyone does.
Reddit's legend thread is filled with people bragging about how they've been bullied by Ayleid Guardians in a new era, as well as how toxic the community is. Yeah, the Legends Reddit page is, like, horrible. I don't even go on there anymore.
This is on your head.
Khajiit is having a good night.
We must protect our stronghold.
You can tell them you thought of it.
Piercing Twilight gets rid of Cliff Racer. Okay. He is thinning out my deck quite a bit. So I don't mind that particularly. I think we'll use Abner on the Grey Fox again. And we'll pull out Encano. Maybe Ice Storm, actually. Yeah, I'll pull out Ice Storm.
See you later.
Yeah.
See you later.
Holding on to anything interesting?
I love the Grey Fox's attack line. I believe that's actually Wes Johnson that they got for him. They got him to come back and voice him, which is incredible. Sounds just like him, if it's not.
We must protect our stronghold. I'll teach you to
Stand together.
Soldiers, form up.
The illusion mage is never as he seems.
Annoying.
This is on your head.
Come and have a taste, Fetcher.
Okay, I'm starting to think that this is not
You're in my sight.
Unite, and maybe just someone who doesn't know how to deck build, so they steal stuff from other people.
What secrets do you seek?
Do I take Raz? Kinda like the idea of Razumdar here. I do wish they had capital somewhere in there. Yeah, it's a missed opportunity.
Free, I will spill your blood.
Let us break our lines.
Dumak, take you!
Try some. You won't live.
You're going to pay.
Okay, we get... Oh, this has got to be Unite, right? Wow.
By Yashdog's mighty axe.
Desperate Conjuring. Very mixed signals. Well, the Praetorian Commander tells me that it's not Unite, but it's very weird. Okay.
You are outmatched.
Yeah, we gotta do Desperate Conjuring on the Atromancer, right? Oh. Disappointing. How many cards was it? I don't remember. They're currently at 71 though, so probably about 100.
Come to me.
There's Dagoth Ur. What was this even? Wait, no. What was that summoned by? He stole mine! He stole it! God damn it, he stole my fucking Dagoth Ur. I didn't even notice. Oh, bro. How dare you steal my Dagoth Ur? How do you steal a god? Javelin. Okay. Okay.
Speak, citizen.
Oh, this is exhausting.
Have you come to submit or come to die?
With as much as he's taken, you could almost call this a Dariloth deck. Yeah. Oh my god, Supreme Dragon. Actually, you know what? I take my answer back. I would remove this card. I fucking hate this card, dude. This card's broken as hell.
Chaos take.
I lurk in the shadows, waiting.
If I fall,
They're coming to get me.
Why would you need Divine Fervor in your deck when you can use Praetorian Commander? Oh, can we get...
I'm gonna get them.
Wait, this thing's not immune to... Three, 6, 7, 11. But if we do this...
We know.
I can't waste energy talking to boring people.
Death comes on silent wings.
Wow.
That was fun.
Okay. Really came out of nowhere on that win, but that's why Stormcloak Camp is one of my favorite cards. It's a very fun way to win. Yeah, I'm gonna count that as 3 steals. That was quite insane. I'm gonna say if it copies, it's a steal card as well. Masochism. If you would like to see Masochism, we can do Masochism, but I don't think it's gonna be very fun to watch. Any chance of a Lich's Ascension deck? I could try it. We're up against Dark Elite 8583, the founder. I don't think we're going to be in this game long enough to see... long enough to see a new era, but we could try. Isn't this that Mono Neutral Unite shit show? This one's not the worst of the two. There's 2 Mono Neutral Unite shit shows. This one's at least okay, because it's somewhat consistent. Okay, we're gonna... I actually want to keep all of these. Okay, he's edicting that immediately. I'm okay with that. There's our Unite the Houses. Getting us our Call Dragon. We run Call Dragon in this to get a dragon that is outside of neutral. Ooh, Cygnus Standard Bearer. Yikes. Yeah, that needs to go. You still have 2 Mono Neutral Unite decks saved? Or why you still have 2 Mono Neutral Unite decks saved is a mystery to me. I don't know, I just don't really delete my decks. Dwarven Sphere doesn't really do anything. I guess it kind of does. Haffinger Marauder is not something I'd like to see. Dark Elite 8583 is a is a New Era username for sure. Yeah. Ooh, Knife to the Throat is good here. I was going to use Barbas to charge into him, but we can wait. Ugh, Monk Strike. Double Monk Strike, nice. That really came out of fucking nowhere. Call Dragon in a Daraloth deck, hate to see it. You and me both, man. Okay. What did we get? We got a blue. Tazcat, the Poop Master. This is very aggressive.
Yeah, I just talked, and then continuing to do so. You aren't my master. What you do for now? Observe.
Wait! Did you hear that?
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest.
Did you hear that?
What could be better?
Why? Why did that just happen? Unsummon a friendly creature to give it +2/+2. It's probably necessary.
I'll fight to my last breath. Mud crab merchant. Read my lips.
Wrath of Sithis or Barter? Guess we'll take Barter. It's more on our game plan. I don't really like giving him the Wrath of Sithis, but oh well. Steal his Guardians? Ooh, yeah.
You trusted me.
Man, Marco, what are you bringing back? Barbas? You're bringing back Barbas? You're gonna bring a Greybeard Mentor and summon like a Call Dragon of your own.
You aren't my master.
You brought back
What you do
Barbas.
for now?
Painted World. Man. I wish I could play this game. This guy's gotten to play quite a lot. I wish I could have a turn to play. I've been reacting to him this whole match. An 8 to 10 cost. Might be my only option here, unless I really want to just Hail Mary with Wabbajack. I'm gonna go for the dragon. Oh, thank God. Okay, deal 4 damage. What does this do? It deals 1 damage to all other creatures, so we deal 4 damage to this one. This. And there, then there. I'm gonna barter and give him a Vicious Drag. Get a 5th Legion, okay. We got blue and red. if we get green and purple, there's Aliad Guardians. If we get green and purple, that would be pretty cool. Two, 4 would be 6. Yeah, let's just go for it.
Over. It's time to act.
Damn. Neither. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to kind of start over now. Here. I guess I could do a Night to Remember. Sounds like a good idea, but it's not really that good of an idea because I still need to kill this. And this. Yagram Bagarn. Sure. So we can actually use Dwarven Dynamo on this guy, but yeah, it's over. I wanted to lay down this Clockwork Dragon the whole game, but I just didn't have a single time to take a breather against that guy's fucking aggro Imperial list. Yagram is unironically great for you. Yeah, I think it was the only option there. Dark Elf Guest, the scariest kind of opponent is a guest because you don't know anything about them. This person is on a 76 card deck that's not going to give us an opportunity to see a new era, unfortunately. There's Call Dragon in the opening hand. You hate to see it. Take the Fighter's Guild Hall because it's easier to stay on the board longer since we're trying to unite. It's a lower cost. Maybe he'll rage quit if you get off enough Call Dragons. I need someone to disconnect, dude. I don't know how we haven't gotten that yet. Beaten by a guest name ought to be a bingo square. Yeah, I want to redo the bingo board a little bit. Definitely some stuff that's been missed out on. I guess we just let Siriel get off. I can't really afford a ring break just for like a Sparking Spider. Okay, Sky Shard immediately gets dismantled. We can't have that.
No hard feelings, right?
Double Painted World. 0 cost Sanctuary, and the Night Mother. So he really hasn't gotten like discounts on anything too crazy, I don't think. We've got Dreg for either the Sanctuary or the Night Mother. I don't know what's a higher priority. Probably the Sanctuary. No way. Dude, come on. Flesh Sculptor. I don't mind Flesh Sculptor here. I don't really like it, but I don't mind it.
You cannot.
Beaten by a viewer should be a square too. Yeah, twice. Squish. Okay, he really likes having Siriel up. Gonna ring out the Call Dragon. Okay. Another one of these guys.
The hist heals and rejuvenates.
Crazy. Rage, bro.
A grievous error.
Big brain self-silence, thank you.
It is too late for peace. We fight for the freedom of us all.
I'm losing my mind over here against this guy's deck. This is so annoying.
Herbs can heal or harm.
I'll bury my axe in your skull.
This should help you.
Can't even use Flesh Sculptor anymore because I have Unite the Houses in hand. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, this deck is just mentally draining. It's exhausting. Yeah, no more masochism, please. Yeah. It's just not any fun for anyone involved. It just sucks. You just lose, lose, lose until your opponent gets bad RNG. Skooma Cat's your favorite card in the game? There's so much you can do with it. I think it relies a lot on randomly generated stuff. A bit too much, but I don't mind it. This could be orcs.
The Night Mother will guide us.
What is this horse armor card? How do you get it? It costs a ridiculous amount of in-game currency to get, but it's a joke card.
Feel the Night Mother's love.
If I fall, the East will reclaim me.
Did he just play Skeleton Champion down with no synergy?
Careful there, friend.
To oblivion!
Feel the Night Mother's love.
My power is
Feel
not
the
to be
Night Mother's love.
underestimated.
Does it cost more than the actual horse armor DLC? If you were to spend money to, like... I don't know. If you were to spend, like, money to get enough gems, like, to deconstruct enough card packs to get enough gems? Maybe.
You vexed me for the last time.
I will have your head.
The rightful ruler of Old Tamriel has arrived.
Did I not draw a card? Oh, it's from your discard pile, right.
Observe.
Random shot from your deck. Oh, upgraded immediately. It's a classic.
I'll try to draw their fire.
I can't get spoils down to 0. No, I can get it down to 1.
Chaos
Fuck it.
Ancestors guide my blade.
My power.
At least got dismantle.
They cannot defeat the heart of Valenwood.
Skyborn Dragon, so he doesn't play his Call Dragon.
It's not enough to watch your back these days.
Well, he played that in a pretty nice way. For me. Double dismantle, so one for Paarthurnax, one for when Paarthurnax comes back again. Another skeleton champion with no synergy. Clockwork Dragon without train. Weird.
Anasi finds it useful.
Yeah, nice argument, however, Ice Storm. Love me some Ice Storm. So now we just need Ancano and we can win. Still refusing to play that Call Dragon.
Are you listening to me? You better be.
I'll get rid of one of the dismantles. Just in case. Still not playing Call Dragon.
Should help.
He just lost.
I'll try to draw their fire.
What the fuck are those skeleton champions up to? That's what I want to know. Why didn't he play the Call Dragon? I mean, it could have at least gotten the Shackle card. Very weird. Can I do some RNG shenanigans? I'd have to build a deck. I don't really have an RNG deck. Like, that deck I was just playing is kind of the closest that I have. Because it's got the Barrelzar's Tinkering stuff in it. Play your Last Gasp deck. Yeah, I can pull that out. Here we're up against Lil Pipsqueak, Agent of the Throne. This person could also be on Orcs.
Greetings.
Greetings. Your destruction is at hand.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
Love me some Fleeting Apparition.
Impressive.
You will die where you stand.
Potions, sweetmeats, get your supplies here.
We must protect the Night Mother.
Did we get emote spam? I wish. Oh, there's Garnag. We also willed Garnag into existence.
My scales move
Hey,
in shadow.
pulls off my goods. My sword hand itches.
Potions, sweetmeats, get your supplies here. Oh. Oh. It's orcs. Oh my god.
My scales move in shadow.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Your destruction is at hand. Come and warm yourself.
The battle shall be ours by the first sword. You're going down.
Damn. Took out the one that he wanted it to.
I do love
By
a
the
good
Lord,
fight.
Mother, and Wizard, I see their strategy.
Surprising that we haven't seen more orcs. That's what I'm saying. I thought this was a pretty solid bingo board I put together, but tonight has not been as degenerate as is normal. Trading is kind of strange on his part. Yeah, definitely not the most optimal.
We stand united. Scourge!
My vengeance.
Okay, Spymaster's good.
Let your match lack wit.
I didn't come here alone.
I lurk in the shadows, waiting.
Ooh, that's good.
To me.
He's got the surprise new era up his sleeve. That thing has an aim assist. Okay, Marauder Chieftain. That sucks. We do want to get this Indoril Archmage down. Probably on this one because it doesn't have breakthrough, at least.
They won't
Do
even
this.
see my blade coming.
I'm gonna guess he doesn't have a prophecy in his deck, so do that.
Not even death.
Ooh, NTL is scary.
No one backs me.
Will pay for this.
Giving him breakthrough, kind of annoying. But we can do
We know.
this.
They will die by the Prince of Blood.
So not a problem.
Will pay for this.
And then we'll go maybe House
By the
Kinsman
Lord, Mother, and Wizard, I see their strategy.
there.
escape alive.
Okay.
The Black Hand sees all.
This
Like the wind and the shadows protect me.
fleeting apparition.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
Okay, we did get the mastermind, which is good.
Women is only the first step on my path to greatness.
Steal that.
Guards, to me!
Oh, that's not good.
Impressive.
Well, no, well, actually, we'll keep the Euraxia, right? Because that was generated off of Spymaster. So we'll go there.
I stand ready.
Okay, that's fine. It's gonna mute me. Okay, what are we waiting for here?
Orcs at the ready.
We must protect our stronghold.
Interesting.
Impressive.
Okay, well, we'll go for this.
End of the road.
We do need to kill this, because if we do trigger the Necrom, then that's not going to be good for us.
Battlefield.
And is there a way that I can get extra damage here? If this guy dies, I get extra damage. But we need a little bit more.
I strike like the Morag tongue.
I want to put a guard in the
and
way,
silently.
I think.
To me.
Yeah, I think this is fine.
no end of surprise. We will win the day or die.
Okay, that's good.
Spill no blood.
It's basically a guaranteed win.
I
There
swear
we go.
vengeance.
Whew. Perfect. I think if he didn't trade so much, this game would have gone very differently. Yeah, that was definitely a user error. You guys think emote spam? I didn't think he was emote spamming, really. Emote spam, I think, is a little bit more toxic. Yeah. This deck is fun? Yeah, this deck is a lot of fun. Last Gasp, when it cooperates, is an absolute blast. I would agree. I would agree. I think I cut one fleeting apparition for a third purveyor. Rim Purveyor is so good. Skooma Cat. Hey, do you want Ring of Lordship for the entire game? Yeah, pretty much. I don't even think that it's like, I mean, it's OP, but it's like a specific kind of OP, you know? I don't need to do anything right now. I'll wait. Dumb question. If you play Purveyor on 3 reflective automatons and then play Conscription, does that mean that, say, Brynjolf could be pulled by Conscription since his cost was reduced by 3? Does that work with the reflective automatons? Because isn't the actual type of reflective automaton that it's a factotum, but then the like little thing below says that it's got all types? Or am I crazy?
Eureka! The Black Hand sees all.
What is this mini card game that ZeniMax added to ESO a couple years ago? It's called Tales of Tribute. It's like a... I don't know. It's a weird card game. It's not my least favorite thing ever, but it's not like... It's not really worth your time. Legends is much better.
Eureka!
Tesla even said when they released Purveyor that Automaton reduces every creature in the deck. Oh, cool. Did not know that. We'll go for the Murkwater Scourge here. I remember people on Reddit being mad that ESO added a card game. They felt backstabbed and betrayed. Well, it is kind of funny that they didn't try to incorporate Legends somehow, but also Legends wouldn't make any sense in in ESO because I don't know. It has like cards from the 4th era and the 3rd era in there. It wouldn't make any sense to just port it as a 1-to-1. So you'd have to kind of redesign Legends at that point to port it into that game. And I think they just felt comfortable making their own thing. Plus, you have to like grind for the cards in a whole entirely different way in Tales of Tribute. The Tribute decks are tied to like completing quests in the overworld and whatnot, so it would change the way that card packs are gained and everything.
Eureka!
Yeah, some random guy in Elsewhere 2nd era knows who Ulfric Stormcloak is. Yeah. Been getting ads for Elder Scrolls Castles, which to me looks like a reskinned Fallout Shelter. You should watch my video on that. It is a reskinned Fallout Shelter. It's very bad. We might get a disconnect from this guy. It's much worse than Fallout Shelter. Oh, yeah, true. I actually liked Fallout Shelter. I thought Fallout Shelter was fun.
I do love a good fight.
Tried getting into it, but I'm struggling. It's because Castles is just not as well made as Fallout Shelter. It's kind of just bad. For today's show, Unite or just steal bullshit. A lot of steal bullshit tonight.
Should have just let me pick your pocket.
I haven't been keeping track of silences though, but I'm pretty certain that we've been silenced more than 3 times in one match. There's no sending people into the wasteland in that game, is there? If not, I did not get far enough. I don't know. I heard that there was that there were a few mechanics that I missed out on in my video. Like, I know you can send people on missions. There's some form of combat. Didn't know you had a video about it? Stupid algorithm? Yeah. The YouTube algorithm does what it does.
You haven't seen the last of me.
It's a fairly short video.
Last battlefield.
I'm gonna get the Eclipse Baroness out.
My time is precious.
Okay. Eclipse Baroness into Eclipse Baroness.
Go then. My time
Into Abner Tharn. Ooh. 2 messengers angrily holding letters to each other. Long day tomorrow, got a blast. Sounds good.
we hear?
Your destruction is at hand. They cannot hope to outwit me.
The Black Hand sees all.
Ooh, Ungolem. Nice.
My sword hand itches.
Overdrawing Fleeting Apparition was like the best case scenario, right? Could have been much worse.
Looking to make a purchase? My vengeance.
Sometimes this deck needs 8-sized hands and 15-sized lanes. Well, I'm looking at this Wisp Mother Ungolem combo I want to get going. I feel like I shouldn't do it, but I want to, you know? Especially if I can do something goofy like this. Yeah, and then we do this.
I lurk in the shadows. I lurk in the shadows, waiting.
I remember trying out Elder Scrolls Blades and I cringed the whole 30 minutes I played it. Is Castles worse? Castles is much worse than Blades. Blades at least has some level of effort put into it. Castles looks completely uninspired, unoriginal, and pathetic. To be blunt. Yeah, Castles is soulless. At least Blades has something going on. It's something I really don't like, but it's like, oh hey, they designed unique assets for some places here, and I don't know. Blades is very like, Blades is soulless in its own type of way, but it's at least got some gameplay stuff going on that you can enjoy.
Watch this.
He hovered over Wisp Mother, yeah.
Would you like a bow that shoots rainbows too?
This won't take long.
No! I might just play my Ice Storm, honestly.
I will cut your purse and your throat.
By the sacred
I think
words
we'll go
of
with
Valor.
something like this.
My sword hand itches.
I want him to play a few more things before I Ice Storm, actually. Blades gave us another reason for Todd Howard to re-release Skyrim with the Anniversary Edition. Yeah. Most Blades assets were taken directly from Skyrim. Right, what I mean with Blades is that at least, like, they redesigned some of the armors for that game, and they actually put those back into Skyrim for the Creation Club, because they look nice. And, I don't know, like, the city itself was kind of interesting to walk around. They had, like, actual characters, like NPCs that you could talk to. They were pretty, like, vapid and soulless, but they weren't just, like, flat, non-characters like they are in Castles. Castles, like, air quotes, characters are not characters. They're just... It's like when you recruit a follower in Fallout Shelter. It's just like a soulless husk of of what the character was. Traitor's Flames. Cool.
And make my death mean something.
Castles being worse does not make Blades good. Castles is just incredibly mid. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's get some Necrom Mastermind shenanigans going on.
I fly like the wind and the shadows protect me.
They cannot
go like
hope
this.
to outwit me. I have no end of surprises. I will give you pain beyond measure.
Javelin on this guy, probably. Fair enough.
We know. They won't even see my blade coming.
Stendarr, give us strength.
Oh, Merrick? Merrick with the Stendarr's hammer. Gotta love it. Would you consider the Elder Scrolls franchise to be more serious, grim, and dark than other fantasy franchise? No. I'd consider the Elder Scrolls to actually be very kid-friendly. Unfortunately. In lore, Elder Scrolls is very like dark and gritty, but definitely not in practice.
Khajiit is having a good night.
Opponent's on a very interesting deck. It seems like kind of a stock thing I've seen before with like these mage lists that run a lot of steel stuff with Skooma Cat. Wow, he got rid of that, but not Merrick, so we can still do the funny. Yeah, so let's go like this.
I stand ready.
I will not waste words on one so ugly.
Not be on the wrong side of history.
See if we can get a breakthrough card. No. Oh, we needed breakthrough for Merrick, damn it.
Crack your head.
Alright. Well...
Meet your doom.
You are no match for me. My vengeance.
It's not as dark as Game of Thrones. It's not as dark as most other fantasy series that you can go find. It's pretty goofy a lot of the time. Yeah. I feel like the Elder Scrolls games would be on par with Lord of the Rings in terms of feeling, whereas the lore is more like Game of Thrones. Well, the lore... I mean, I don't know much about Game of Thrones or A Song of Ice and Fire, but like the lore of Elder Scrolls is very unique and sort of esoteric and weird, but they don't ever lean into that in any of the games. Like, there's some very high fantasy stuff going on in Elder Scrolls that we don't ever really see addressed. Created by Rift and Pickpocket. Nice. I really wish the Elder Scrolls series was more mature-oriented. The lore contains some really messed up things. Me too. Me too. I wish that they would take themselves a bit more seriously. Don't want to be the Morrowind guy, but yeah, Morrowind is definitely a great way to get access to some of the weirder Elder Scrolls aspects and more alien nature of the universe. Okay, well, considering that it's almost 1 a.m., I think I'm going to call it here. But this was a fun stream, guys. We almost got a bingo, but really couldn't quite get there. I mean, I think it's just the way the board is structured. It's very... I did make it difficult on purpose, because I could have put, like, Invade and Paarthurnax in the same line, for instance, but I made a conscious choice not to do that, so I made it difficult to get, and I think that kind of shows that it is difficult to get. I got to thinking about it the other day. Does Skyrim, based only on today's metrics, deserve an M rating? Skyrim barely does. It's stuff like cutting people's heads off. That's the real problem with Skyrim, I think. I predict that Elder Scrolls 6 will have some form of Fallout 4 settlement building. It was considered very popular in Fallout 4, and with the entire continent having gone through a war, we'll see what they decide to do in between games. I don't really want the settlement building because I think that it encourages Bethesda to not work as hard on their map and just let the fans do it for them. So, not really my favorite thing. I like the settlement building in Fallout, but I think it's more of Fallout thing than an Elder Scrolls thing. What the fuck, when did it become almost 1 a.m.? That's what I'm saying, dude. Great stream as always. Good to see you, and the games were fun. Yes, you and I had some good matches. Pretty much all the games were fun, except the ones that I left or got bored from. I don't know about you guys, the Alliance War packs are always my go-to. Let's go gambling. When is the next stream? I kind of just stream willy-nilly. I'm trying to stream on Fridays and Saturdays more consistently. Might stream throughout the week. I do want to do a stream on my second channel sometime soon for Baldur's Gate, so that might be the next thing that I wind up doing, but we will see. So, yeah, I mean, I will let you guys know. I also have the lore videos that I need to finish up making and some other content that I want to get out on the main channel, so we'll see. I just hope that with Test 6 that Bethesda includes everything they can and not make another Starfield type game. Yeah, me too. Alright, I'm going to call it there though. Peace out, guys. Thanks for joining, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, the next time. See ya.